Smash day, folks. Smash the like button. Big up the Twitch gang. PCFC Corner Boys, we're back, man.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
There's always just that actual red flag defenders. I think it's like
And we're back, people. Deluded, I'm back again. Above my head, you can see it's another London derby where our club Arsenal are concerned. It's Fulham against Arsenal. Hope you're all doing well and safe. Big up you lot tuned in. Now, it's all fun and games bantering Man United because we beat them, seeing what happened with Nottingham Forest, hoping Chelsea versus Spurs is a draw or there's some banter there, loving what's going on with City. But Arsenal, we need to do our job. I think I speak for everyone. I say we need to go on a run. We just need to keep winning games, people. Again, we're in the festive period. The games are coming thick and fast. We've got Fulham away today, which they took 4 points off us last season. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Obviously, midweek we've got Monaco, and then next Saturday we have Everton. But yeah, it's a London derby. Marco Silva's men are one of the most informed teams in the Premier League. They're playing good football. They're scoring goals. They're creating a lot. We know about Iwobi and Smith Rowe, so it's going to be a good game. You can see the lineup, people. We'll get into all of that stuff. But you know me, I love statistics. First things first, happy birthday to Raheem Sterling. Allegedly, Odegaard is to captain us for the 100th time against Fulham. Martin will become only the 5th player to captain us in a century of matches since 1989. He joins Patrick Vieira, Per Mertesacker, Koscielny, and Tony Adams in that regards. We failed to win either of our Premier League games with Fulham last season. Only between May 2011 and November 2012, people, have we had a longer winless run against the Cottagers in our league history. Either Smith Rowe or Iwobi could become the first players to score a home league goal against us, having previously played for us in the competition, since Cesc Fabregas did that in February of 2017. It won't happen now because Gabriel's not in the squad, but Gabriel could have become the 3rd Arsenal centre-back to score in 3 successive appearances for us. Raheem Sterling could become the 1st Arsenal player to score on his birthday since Mesut Ozil. Fulham, as we know, they're a very well-rounded side. As I said, they press well, they pass the ball, they attack the final thirds. Apparently, after 14 league games, including corners, they have made more successful crosses than any team in the Premier League. And in open play, they also lead the way in that regards with 52. So we're playing a very good attacking side. We all know Saka's a bad boy. Saka's been involved in 14 goals in his last 14 London derby matches. Arsenal have 30 goals from set pieces, which is the most by any team since last season. We have won 7 of our 8 Premier League London derbies since we lost to Fulham in the final game of 2023. Fulham are unbeaten in their last 8 league London derbies, people. Apparently, Marco Silva, he's aiming for back-to-back wins, obviously, for the first time against Arsenal in his career. The Portuguese man has won 4 of his 10 meetings with the Gunners in all comps, all with different sides: Olympiacos, Watford, Everton, and Fulham, people. So we're going to need to do our job today. It goes without saying. Should we get into the lineup and everything else? Again, predictions, talking points. Let me know how you lot feel, people. Again, smash the like button, especially if you want a set piece go long way. What a name. General Welcome. Much love, much respect. Right back at you and everyone in the chat. Love to see you lot tuned in, man. Odegaard is a goat. Well gone, K. I saw your message first. Bring Tini on in the second half. To be fair, Zinchenko's not in the squad. We've got Lewis Skelly back. Gabriel and Calafiori are still no-shows. We're just going to have to get on with it, man. I know a lot of us Arsenal fans, including myself, you know, we've just under a month to go until January. We're hoping that we do things in the market, but it's irrelevant until at least January the 1st. It's irrelevant. What we've got is what we've got. We're going to have to utilize the squad. We can moan about doing or not doing certain things in the summer market. We can be optimistic towards January. This is what we've got available to us. And maybe, again, it sounds messed to say, injuries are never good, but maybe because of what we face ourselves with, it's a blessing in disguise that Tierney got injured, and at least until January, at the very least, he's an option in the squad. Now, obviously, you know, with Partey, with Timber, with Kivior, you know, with Lewis Skelly. We're down to our bare bones in terms of our defensive options. And if there was one area we were confident about as Arsenal fans, it would have been that, people. So it is what it is. Let's start with the home side. You have to have manners and respect. Leno, a former Arsenal man, is starting. Leno, Tete, Diop, Bassi, Robertson, Sander Berge, who was once linked with us, Lukic, Adama Traore, Smith Rowe, Iwobi, and Jimenez. What do you lot make of that? And they've also got the talented Munoz, Andreas on the bench. Timothy Cassandra is decent. Harry Wilson's an absolute weapon off the bench. Sessegnon, I'm sure Spurs fans will be cheering him on. When I look at Fulham's team, you know, anyone that's been watching Fulham, am I watching Fulham on a regular basis? No, I'm not. But I would say for the neutrals, they've been one of the most impressive sides in the Premier League. Marco Silva is a very good coach. They've got great individuals. You know, Iwobi's in very good form. You saw it midweek and in general. Smith Rowe needs no introduction. Adama Traore is a handful, and I know Jimenez isn't quite the Jimenez he was at Wolves, but that's a tricky little striker there, and they should be filled with optimism. Robertson as well, don't get it twisted. Saka's gonna have to do a lot that way. Partey's gonna have his work cut out because Timber's moved to left back, people. So yeah, that's the Fulham lineup. Where you look at Arsenal: Raya, Partey, Saliba, Kivior, Timber, Rice, Jorginho, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, and Kai Havertz. Now, Kivior big you up twofold. One of the worst performances I've seen from Kivior was Fulham away last season. Kivior, you've got your opportunity. Realistically, you only get your opportunity when there's injuries. Now, you did well against Man United, and there was one great pass in that game you did for Trossard, I believe. This is going to be a different test. Let's be real. Big up Zinchenko as well for stepping in against United. But let's be real. Once you look past Arsenal versus Manchester United and you look at it for what it was, we weren't tested defensively. Now, I'm not criticizing the boys. I'm just saying today's a different ball game. Fulham are bullish. They're going to put crosses in. They can play football. They've got great players in the pockets. Iwobi, who Wenger said would be a central base player. And we've obviously got Smith Rowe. Timber, I'm a bit upset to see us lose that kind of Timber-Saka partnership, but Timber's going to have to do his job. You've got Raya, Partey, Saliba, Kivior, Timber, Declan Rice, Jorginho's coming to the side, Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, Trossard, and Kai Havertz. On the bench, Neto, Tierney, Heaven, Lewis Skelly, Merino, Sterling, happy birthday once again, Ethan Nwaneri, Martinelli, and Gabriel Jesus. So we have got some decent options where attackers are concerned. Obviously, it's nice to have Mikel Merino available. Lewis Skelly, give or take, midfield, right back, even left back. There's options there. Tierney's an option. Big up the young Heathen, but it's probably unlikely to see you today. We're going to have to get on with it, man. Naturally, you don't want to see Partey at right back. Naturally, you want to respectfully to Kivior. You want the Calafiori's, the Benjamin Whites, the Tomiyasu's, Gabriel's fit. Same old, you know, it was nice to beat Man United. It's irrelevant now. We look forward to Fulham and let's do our thing, people. I've got bare tabs, so let's see what's going on here. Once again, there's been 2 changes. Zinchenko, who picks up injuries, misses out. Jorginho comes in. As we know, Martinelli's dropped to the bench. There's no Gabriel or Calafiori. It's been quite the week for Martin Odegaard. Beat Manchester United, become a father. Blessings to him and his wife and family and whatnot. And he captains us for the 100th time, as said, people. So we're going to have to get on with it. Marco Silva on Smith Rowe. We signed a great player. When he's at his best level, he's so difficult to stop. He can be so decisive for us. He was incredible versus Newcastle. He was unbelievable versus Palace. We need to provide for him. Hopefully not today, people. The man himself has said it's a massive game. For me personally, it's going to be an exciting game. I have to make sure I do my job for Fulham. And again, he's warned Arsenal and Mikel Arteta he'll be putting friendships aside for such. Big up Sterling. It's his birthday once again. Where you look at games at home, people, Brentford have 26 goals scored in the Premier League at their home place. Both Spurs and Arsenal have 17. City have 15. And then you look at Man United, Aston Villa, Fulham, and Liverpool. They've all got 13. So this is a side that's playing well. The cottage, you know, Craven Cottage is rocking. We're gonna have to be on it today, man. It goes without saying. Completely off topic, but our set piece coach, who I hope we score from a set piece today. Come on, corner boy, smash the like button. Is in talks over extending his deal. And this is completely irrelevant, people, but apparently, Man City are no longer the highest rated team in the Premier League. Where you look at the top 3 for attack, we've got 1.99. For defense, we've got 0.89. So it's techie. On the topic of backroom staff signing new deals, apparently Arsenal assistant manager Albert Siebenberg agrees new deal until 2027. Big up the 54-year-old for that. But yeah, let's put the lineups back on for you lot. I'll leave you lot with Fulham. But what do you lot make of the game, man? What's our predictions? Where do we think it's won and lost? Are you nervous? Where are we at with everything? Happy birthday to Sterling and big up yourself. We've gone over Tierney back in the third kit. Our third kit is lovely, isn't it? Like it really is a nice kit, if I'm honest with you. The ginger bearded one love. Tierney in the squad 4th time in a row, which shows that you're fit and you're an option. and you might get some minutes. I don't know now, because obviously we're playing a game with Calafiori. We have to be a bit cute and clever. Tomiyasu's a no-show. Timber, we have to manage those minutes. Partey's obviously an option at right back, but if anything happens, there's issues there. Young Lewis Skelly, more so previously in the season, was getting minutes, but he's an option. Obviously, Ben White's had surgery. I'm probably missing someone else out, but we're quite weak in fullback options. But that's why you need Teeny. But for me, I think Teeny's just using this to get fit, stay fit. If you can get some appearances for Arsenal, great. And I think January, I don't know if he'll leave permanently, but I think that's someone that at the very least will leave on a temporary capacity. Big up Havertz and Odegaard over Messi. What a name. You're here all the time. You've gone with 3-0. We've got 3-1 Arsenal from Raz. Big up the American Gooner / American Gunner, my CEO. Big up Unks in the building. What have you said? Thoughts on Ashwood being kicked to the curb after 5 months? Man divided still. Bro, where do we start? How long you got? We've got just under an hour until kickoff. I think we all woke up. Obviously, you're in America, so you woke up even later, technically. But I think we all woke up to that news. So it's a complete shambles. First things first. Like, they spent a couple million to get him from Newcastle. Obviously, you can talk about Amarin and structuring on the field. United needs structure off it. Not really the stability that provides. Clearly, there's been a bust up. I don't know if that's with the Ineos group. I don't know if he's seen eye to eye with other people. Probably there's too many chefs spoiling the pot. Maybe indirectly. I don't know how much of a hand he had on anyone that Man United have signed recently being the summer. But yeah, it's been terrible for United. 2 losses on the spin. Obviously, conceding corners in games as well. And yeah, backroom changes, man. We got 3-1 Arsenal, Fulham lead though. I must admit, I'm optimistic and nervous. I'm optimistic because I think we've been playing well, because I think we want to handle business. Obviously, the Merseyside derby is going to have to be rescheduled. Everyone's going to have to play everyone twice, but Liverpool have had their game cancelled. You've seen City F up. You know, we're in a sweet spot of form. The games are coming thick and fast, but they're rising to the challenge, whether it's players like the Jorginho and Kiviors and previously Zinchenko against United that have stepped in because key players are missing. We've just been winning games. So hopefully that continues. And I know in life, you shouldn't be run by emotions like revenge. And I know it's really not that deep, but I want revenge. Now, we know it's this season's fine margins. It's all about fine margins that we can do on and off the field, which is why I love the fact that we can play football and score from corners, right? We missed out on the Premier League by 2 points. 2 of those games, Fulham at home and Fulham away, very different games, but fundamentally we didn't take full points. We need to. You know, we should. Fulham is a very difficult game, but we should be winning this if we want to be serious and close the gap. And even when you look at the Premier League, again, it's still too early to draw conclusions. Big up the set piece guy, man. I mean, you know me, I'm in love with the set pieces. But if we look at the table quickly, I don't look at tables, people, but boy, look, Chelsea are ahead of us, people. We're on 28 points. Obviously, Chelsea are playing Spurs. A draw would be ideal. If push comes to shove, I'd rather Spurs lose. I don't really care for the title. I'm never going to want Spurs to get anything. Liverpool are top of the pops. Obviously, they'll have a game in hand. City have obviously dropped points, but we're still only a point in front of them. So, yeah, we need to, it's as simple as that. We need to win games and keep doing what we're doing, really and truly, if I'm brutally honest. Like, I don't think there's much more I could say. Partey versus Adama Traore and Jorginho versus Smith and Iwobi. His legs won't keep up, DG. I mean, that could be true, but it all depends on the game state. Now, naturally, Adama Traore, assuming he's going to play on the left, I don't know if he's on the left or the right, against Partey is crazy, but you're going to need your central midfielder to help out. Kai Havertz is going to pull over to that side. And obviously, we really just want to see Saka in the final third, whether it's crossing to the back post or doing them kind of things. He's going to have to work it out. I do think we'll be under the cosh at times. I do think Fulham will scare us. I do think they'll score, but we've also got to remember what we can do. We've got some good players out there, man. You know, maybe Fulham will pay us a lot of respect. We all know Partey is going to kind of half do that inverted role. I don't think Partey is going to see out the game at right back. You'd imagine there's the option of Tierney coming on, Timber shifting over to that side, or Lewis Skelly, or, you know, I don't expect to see it, but the young heathen. As for Jorginho, again, you've got to know your teammates, man. I look at Kai Havertz, who's going to drop deep. I look at Odegaard. I look at Declan Rice. Protect him, innit? It's as simple as that. But where you lose or where you have concerns with Jorginho off the ball, on the ball, he gives us a lot. Like, you know, I personally like Mikel Moreno signing. I think this is his role. You're a squad player. Big fan of Declan Rice, of course, like what Partey brings to the table. But where you look at our midfield, both right now and moving forward, we need that 8 or that specialist. Or if we don't want to get hung up on 8s and 6s and box-to-box midfielders and all of them things, we need someone that can link defense to attack consistently and spread those passes. And when Jorginho's on song, boy, Jorginho is one of them. Like, whether you rate him or not, the front four from Odegaard to Havertz, they must love playing with Jorginho because you know he can find you. It probably allows Odegaard at times to stay slightly further forward. We know Odegaard's all over the place. He's the conductor. Trossard, keep doing what you're doing. Do want to see Martinelli score. It'd be a bit harsh to not, obviously the result is the main thing, people, but it'd be a bit harsh, surely, not to see Raheem Sterling get minutes on his birthday. I mean, forgive me if I'm wrong. Trossard got minutes on his birthday. I'm sure it was his birthday against Man United. Both of them have turned 30 this year. Partey at right back is painful. You never want to see it. And obviously, I'm saying this before the game. If he goes and plays and he gets savaged, then great. That's, well, not great, but it's a completely different thing. And I agree with you. As a fan, you don't want to see Partey playing right back. But I do think we exaggerate it a bit. I do think it's not as crazy as we make out. Can we get to 100 likes by the end of the stream? Partey's right back. But reality is, we know what time it is. There's no Ben White. There's no Tomiyasu. There's no Zinchenko. There's no Calafiori. There's no Gabriel. We're down to our bare bones. And you hope nothing happens because then you're going to... Tierney and Lewis Skelly, I'll be surprised if you don't get minutes. Bench is light. If things go wrong, it's going to be tough to make an impact change. Need Sterling, the dream, to rise. DG, I hope we get revenge. Partey versus Adama. Saka's going to need to help Partey often. I'd rather Timber right back and Tierney or MLS at left back. I'm not really against it. Naturally, I'd rather Thomas Partey in midfield, but on the ball, quite confident with Jorginho. Declan Rice, keep doing what you're doing. I do think, Saka's going to do his defensive shift. Trossard the same, but you've got Odegaard and Kai Havertz who do put in a shift defensively in this system. So I do think it kind of evens out, man. And again, the manager knows his players. Teammates have to know your players. If you know Partey is not an organic right back, if you know Jorginho's not got the legs, help your teammates out, man. Big up DG. Can't give our former Gunners a happy homecoming. Technically not homecoming because we're playing at Craven Cottage, but I get the point. As for us, more of the same as the last game and continue momentum. As you said there, continue the momentum. Simple as that. Big up yourself, Oliver. It's all about grabbing 3 points. Come on, Arsenal. You said it there. Fulham levels above United. This is going to be tough. Very tough game. Very tough game because it's one of those, like, I don't want to be disingenuous to Fulham, but if Fulham lose, it's business as usual, really. Somehow, even if we don't score from a set piece, Arsenal and corners will be the main talking point. If we lose, obviously, with what's happened with City, with Liverpool running away with it and not playing the game, we all know the talking point. So you'd expect to see a confident and Fulham side anyways, owing to their form, really and truly. Like, Fulham are a very good side. Again, in a day and age of fine margins, again, this probably doesn't mean anything, but I'm sure Fulham played 24 hours after us. So hopefully that's a spring in our steps. I want to see Fulham's last couple of games. So they beat Brighton 3-1, which, yes, they beat Brighton and they did well and take nothing away from that. But Brighton should have killed that game in the first half or in the initial periods. They didn't. You saw what time it was, really. We've seen that before. Kill their game. They drew 1-1 against Spurs. They lost 4-1 to Wolves. They beat 10 men Crystal Palace 2-0. And they lost to Brentford. So really, as much as I'm giving them credit, which they deserve, people, I think I've been not overselling them because I think Fulham deserve all their plaudits. And I don't think you can have short-sightedness, people. But when you look at their fixtures, again, you can't look on paper. It's not really the best of form, really and truly. As I said, they beat Brighton. They drew with Spurs. Big them up for that. They got battered against Wolves, who can't really buy 3 points. And they've got El Sakiko on Monday. They beat Crystal Palace, 10-man Crystal Palace 2-0. They beat Brentford, which is great. They drew with Everton. They lost to Aston Villa. They just about lost to City, to be fair with you. So it is a bit mixed, really. And, I know of late we've turned our form around, but you could probably look at ours and see something kind of similar. So it's a pretty even game. Today is a classic, should have won Fulham away in hindsight type of game when Liverpool cracks. Big up yourself, schemer. And yes, corner boys. The more they hate on us scoring corners, the more I just want us to score from corners. Like, I love it. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you lot. I absolutely love it. Like, because again, this is the last I'm gonna say it. Like, do you know how stupid you have to be to really, whether you think Arsenal play attractive football or not? Do you know how genuinely stupid you have to be if you genuinely think Mikel Arteta and his coaching staff are going into games and saying, "Yeah, we're just gonna try win corners and score from them"? That's silly. Yes, if we get corners, we're good at corners, and the more I think about it, there will be a time where they stop it. But it's almost impossible to defend against because I think people fail to understand when it comes to set pieces. Yes, Nicholas Holver is a madman, but there's a couple of things that have to go. There's about 3 things that have to go into Arsenal being great at set pieces. Bearing in mind, we've scored about 30, right? You need to earn them. So we need to link our goalkeeper all the way to midfield, earn these corners and whatnot. we had, like, for the India United game, we had 30 different box entries. We had 13 corners. Let's not act like, fair enough, if we had 2 corners and scored from 2, then fair enough. But you have to create them first and foremost. The delivery has to be superb. Big up Declan Rice and Saka, and I love to see them scumbagging assists in that. Obviously, if a ball comes in from either Declan Rice or Saka and someone heads it, great. But also, it's about the second ball, which you probably saw for Timber's goal. You know, when you've got all the men camping at the front or the back post. We win the first, somebody's got to win the second. And movement. I love the decoy runs, and it's almost irrelevant. But piggybacking off United, who can't defend corners, what did you see against Nottingham Forest? It was a very good delivery from them. So, yeah, man, people are... And obviously, the players have to buy into it. Mikel Arteta can have all the ideas if he wants. If the players don't buy into what him and the set-piece coach are saying, you need to be here, you need to do this, you know, it's not just one different corner routine. We've got a lot of different ones. You have to buy into it. I don't care, because I know if we can... And I think we can go up several gears defensively, get some clean sheets. I think we can play a lot more football. I don't care if we can, you know, score goals in open play, which naturally you want to see, great. But if we've got that in our arsenal, ironically, that we're able to score from set pieces, who cares? It's about fine margins. If you don't like us scoring from corners, boy, don't give us those corners, boy. We them corner boys. How many times? Anywho, man, would have liked to have Martinelli start with Timber on that side. I hear it, and it does keep them honest a bit. I mean, the right-hand side naturally is what draws my attention, because I was loving Timber and Saka individually and collectively. Obviously, you've got Robertson, and I don't know if Adama's going to play on the right or the left, but there's that. You'd imagine Iwobi and Smith-Rowe are going to be in the pockets, so it'll be interesting, man. Be lovely for Sterling to score. DG, the third kick, gives me PTSD from Bournemouth. I hear it, but wait, it is what it is. Big win, big score, needed blessings. I think Fulham is going to beat Arsenal. Leicester, that anyone can beat anyone in this life. Sorry, people, hold on, my window is boiling. Anyone can beat anyone in this life, and you have to be gracious in defeat. If we play to our best of abilities and Fulham are the better 11 men out there, then hold your hands up. But no, and not to get at our football club Arsenal praise Fulham. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Fulham should be optimistic. Arsenal, again, we're corner boys. We've turned our form around. Saka's doing his thing. Defensively, let's be real. We've not kept enough clean sheets. Big up you lot that watched the video. I think I released a video at like 11:30 yesterday. Saliba was even saying, bro, we were not happy to concede those 2 goals against West Ham. My point of saying that is not to criticize Arsenal. It's to say we've hardly been, whether they've been injuries or we've got our first choice back 5 or something close to it, we've hardly been great defensively. And that's not just on our defenders as a whole team. Fulham score a lot of goals. They're at home. They're in good form. These are the games you want to be up for it. Obviously, you've got Leno, you've got Iwobi, you've got Smith-Rowe. You know, and if you're Leno and Smith-Rowe, you probably want to prove your manager wrong, really and truly. Or your ex-manager, better yet. So it's going to be a techie one. I don't expect it to be easy. I hope it is. And if I'm honest, like once we kind of calm down from beating Man United, in terms of improvements in the Man United game, first half, I think we could have been better. Like, I think we could have created a bit more. We could have not even created a bit more, because we were dominating possession, all of that. But I think we could have went up several gears, turned the heat on a bit. I must admit, I want to see the Arsenal away that was here last season. I know we had we didn't win, but it was courageous against City, and it was a bitter pill to swallow. You know, we got away with it against Aston Villa, I feel. Bournemouth easily so far, probably the worst performance this season to date. You know, that was one. Newcastle away, fundamentally we lost. We need to get back to going on the road like what we was doing last season, or mainly the turn of this year. When we're just turning up at people's grounds, people are rival fans are leaving at halftime. We need to get back to that, man. DG did just rise up that evidence about us having the most points in 2024. I'm not too sure, you know. Big up Jess, though. Playing against Smith-Rowe is like sitting on the same table with your wife and secret side chick. Listen, I love Smith-Rowe. I wish him all the best. You lot know me. I was heartbroken to see him go. 90 minutes today. If he scores, great. For Fulham, I don't care. For 90 minutes, do not care about Smith-Rowe. Not one of them fans that, you know, wants to... If anyone has to score from Fulham, I'd rather Iwobi and Smith-Rowe do it. Hayland and whatnot. Don't want him to score. Don't want him to have a good game. None of that. Just get the points. As I always say, 3 points first, then we dissect performances. But ideally, you want to see goals. You want to see 3 points. You want to see... That's it, really. And a clean sheet. Very nervous about this game. Need Smith-Rowe and Iwobi to score some own goals and settle my nerves. I hear it. I just want my revenge from last season. Adama versus Partey is not it. Corner boys, we're back in the building. Why is Zinni injured? You'd have to take it out with Mikel Arteta. You know, I'd imagine he's going to be asked before the game on Sky Sports or wherever this is being watched, or he's going to shed some light on it after. But I mean, we all know Zinchenko's injury prone, but I don't think enough is said about it because Zinni, he's never really gone for that long. It's a little 1 week here, 2 weeks here, then he's out again. But pardon me, I don't want to keep waffling, but this is why I think us as Arsenal fans, we need a bigger squad. Arteta said in February of this year, we've got one of the smallest squads. Did we leave the summer window with a bigger squad? Signed some good individuals that fundamentally Arteta trusts more with Calafiori and Moreno and that. And obviously Sterling, it's not what we wanted to see, but we got a body in. But do we really have the depth? And we've been cold. And again, injuries happen to everyone. It's no excuse, but we've been dealing with injuries since the start of the season. And it feels like whenever two players come back, the next two are gone. Even in the last few weeks, you know, a couple were missing against Man United. I'm sure the game before that, couple were missing. So yeah, man, like it feels like Odegaard's ain't been gone anywhere, but Odegaard's had knocks. Jorginho's had 1-2 knocks. I'm sure Kivio's actually had missed a week or so. Lewis Skelly's really just come back. Tierney's really just seeing you. As I said, Tomiyasu's a no-show. Benjamin White's have had surgery. Calafiori's had injuries and he's not here at the moment. Gabriel isn't here. Timber, we have to be a bit cute and clever. Partey's been ever present, and where we've had an injury crisis, to see Thomas Partey fit for the majority of the campaign has been unheard of. But he's had 1-2 knocks. Moreno's had knocks. I'm probably missing people out, really. So we're going to have to get on with it. Partey is really good at right back. Not like start of last season. He wasn't good there, but he's improved a lot. Maybe Arteta's reworked the system. Why should we play Partey at the back when we have Tierney give him some game time? Because simply put, Arteta trusts Partey a lot more, whether that's he believes in Partey's capabilities as an organic right back or inverting and all of that kind of stuff. Obviously, Tierney's, yes, he's been on the bench a couple of times now and he's been training, but maybe he's not really that fit. I hear it. You could go with Tierney. And it's also about the dynamics. Like, I'm not saying that's the wrong option because I think you lot are valid with saying, you know, Timber right back, Tierney left back, let's just keep it moving. But we know Arteta wants the inverted fullbacks or, you know, a back three. If the left back inverts, which probably going to be Timber, Partey either goes into midfield or kind of makes a back three. So he wants to maintain what he's doing in it, really and truly. You probably, well, I say probably, I don't know, but there's a good chance you see Tierney at some point, surely. Or even, I don't expect to see it, but the young heathen could come on that left back or you move Kivio over there. We're going to have to be cute and clever, man. What I would say is, please, injured players, Calafiori, etc., get back fit. And I keep saying this. I said it against Liverpool when we're trying to close out the game. I said it against City. Said it against Chelsea. Saying it now. And it's something you lot said as well. Like, Tomiyasu, where are you, man? Please, like, we need you, man. This is why you need a squad. This is why, yeah, you can have conversations when Timber's great and say, oh, it's peak for Benjamin White. He's going to be on the bench. But this is why you need a squad. People that start the game might not necessarily be what's required to close out the game. It is what it is, man. This is what indirectly, not us, Arteta, coaching staff, football's a results-driven business on the pitch, and it is off it. You might have tried to address certain areas in the summer. You might have been more successful in other areas or not. But fundamentally, did you do all you needed to do or not? If you didn't, it is what it is. This is what we have until January at the very earliest. So we can itch about it or we can get on with it. Because let's be real. Yes, we want to see, you know, respectfully to Jorginho, I've been bigging him up. You want to see Partey, Rice, Odegaard. You want to see the various different defensive options available. You want to see a stronger bench. But this is what we have right now. And let's be honest, as much as we're moaning about it, and I know we're one of the best teams in the league, we're trying to win a league and all of that jazz, but there's teams that got a lot less quality than our than players you're seeing right now. Get on with it, man. Let's stop crying. Let's just get on with it. We've got 31 minutes until kickoff, people. Again, it's appreciative to have you lot here. We've got 88 likes, man. We're flirting with the target of 100. If you've hit the like button already, great. If you haven't, come on. We're back at square one, even after buying all the defenders. Isn't that mad? Yes and no, I agree and disagree. I agree and disagree because, yeah, like defensive areas was the one place we felt relatively comfortable and the footballing gods are really testing us in that regards. But you have to count your blessings. If Kivio did leave in January, if Timber did have a setback, if we did not have Calafiori, if we didn't have Partey who could play right back, if we didn't have Lewis Skelly emerging, if Tierney left, you know, we wouldn't be talking about certain kind of things. But this is why you can't have a big enough squad. This is why, yes, we can make a case of a couple of players leaving. But this is why I keep saying you need a squad. This is why I don't buy into the rhetoric. And I'm not saying to keep these players. And if offers come, then it is what it is. But, you know, there's several players, whether it's because of injuries, their stock fallen, lack of game time. You can make a case of a lot of players maybe leaving in January. In the summer, do what you want to do, because ideally Arsenal address these areas, right? But this is why I don't sign up to the notion of in January. Kivior's one that's always going to be linked with a move away. Obviously, if you bring someone in, he wants to leave, there's an offer that's presented that you can't refuse, then this is football. But I'm not a fan of Kivior going, Tomiyasu leaving at this moment in time. Zinchenko, you can leave in the summer. You got 2 years left on your deal. You need to stay. Cutting Raheem Sterling's loan, getting rid of Gabriel Jesus, selling Martinelli to Saudi, or anything of that nature, really. We need the whole squad. Even Tierney. I mean, I still expect Tierney to leave on loan, but you never know. You really never know. And the one thing I think we've always said with Tierney, okay, Arteta, you know, you want to play inverted fullbacks. The system's left Tierney. The man can't stay fit. Great. And I don't think Tierney wants to be a bench boy and all of that. I actually think Arteta, a bit like with Smith Rowe, wasn't forced. Obviously, there's always offers, but I don't think he forced Tierney or Smith Rowe out. I think they said, you know what, Gaffer, I'm not in your plans. Fair enough, I want to leave. Obviously, we got decent fees and they want to play football. But at the very minimum, Tierney's good to have on the bench and close out games. Like, again, I don't know waffle about players that are not here, but it would have been nice to have Tomiyasu, Tierney, and either Calafiori or Benjamin White. I mean, this is a game. I think this is a game for Benjamin White, man. But again, we can't waffle about what's not involved, man. This is what we've got. We're going to have to buy another defender in Jan. I said I want another defender personally. Yes, I would love. I don't think we're signing a striker in January. Yes, I want a striker. I want an inside forward, especially someone that could play off the left. I personally want another 8 or 8-8, someone that's can do what Jorginho does, specifically in the middle third, splitting passes. I'm not against another defensive option. My first choice, don't know who it would be, but would be a kind of Timber Tomiyasu hybrid kind of one that can play across the back four, but don't know who that is when that's happening. I think Rice plays better with Jorginho. I think that's slowly becoming redundant, but I do think in his Arsenal career, some of Declan Rice's best times at Arsenal, you're right, has come with Jorginho, and you could actually say that with the game recently, obviously against United, definitely last season. So yeah, man, it is where it is. I mean, I don't think we'll see it, but considering the options, I know we've talked about Young Heathen, Lewis Skelly, Tierney, Timber going over it to right back and doing little things, Kivior going left back. I don't think you see it, but is it too far-fetched to believe Declan Rice at centre-half? I'm not saying to start the game or I want that, but if we're just talking about closing out the game and doing all of that, is it far-fetched to expect that? Probably. We got 100 likes. Let's keep going. Big up yourselves. What a way to start the stream, man. Appreciative to you lot. One thing that I will say, whether Arsenal win titles, win this game or lose this game, it's a pleasure to be here week in, week out with you lot, with the highs and the lows, man. You know, football's a weird game. Just the other day, like, obviously we lost to Bournemouth, we lost to Newcastle, we dropped the ball against Chelsea. I don't think the Inter Milan performance was dead, but we lost. And now, look, man, Kivior is the left back. Timber will play next to Saliba. Don't let the formation fool you. I disagree. I mean, I'm keen to see it. Timber's going to be the centre half, Kivior the left back. Nah, I mean, naturally, Kivior's going to have to pull out wide in terms of build-up play when Timber inverts, but I think Kivior struggles in that. And to be fair, I'm not dissing Kivior, but that's where I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to put that ball in that half space for Kivior. I'm going to definitely try and get at Partey. I'm definitely going to try and overrun Arsenal in midfield in the pockets. This is where the Odegaards, the Kai Havertz is, which for us people that watch Arsenal, obviously we know they help out defensively, but this is where they're going to be needed. I wouldn't say Fulham are a crossing side, but if I'm them, as well as playing football and that silky play, but I'll be real, put balls in the box. And I need David Raya today. You know, again, it's another game where, you know, we battered Sporting Lisbon. We kept a clean sheet. Everything was perfect against Man United. And, you know, there's plenty of other talking points. But in those two games, Raya's had to make some big boy saves for us. And I personally think we owe Raya a lot more clean sheets this season. I think 9 times out of 10, he's been great. I think definitely in the first 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 Premier League games, he's probably our player of the season. Like, he started the season very well off the back of the Euros. Obviously, we're winning games. We really just want to see attackers. It's kind of gone under the radar. But I think we owe ourselves, but we also owe Raya 1-2 clean sheets, man. What's this? The scouts who look for for players for Arsenal, please check on players' injury history before buying that player. You reckon they do? Buying so many defenders and yet they don't help us now. All injuries. What the hell is this, Arsenal? To be fair, they do all help us. Injuries do happen. Yeah, I agree with you with the injury record and stuff. And I think there's certain lessons we haven't necessarily learned, but injuries happen, bro. And like, it's one thing players being injured. The players that are fit because of these injuries and have to play, they're more likely to get injured because you're running them into the ground per se. Afternoon, Amberley. It's just a PTSD from last season. They've been having some good games, brother. Derek, Fulham are big dogs. They're a big team. And to be fair, if I put myself in Fulham, I want to show Arsenal that we're a great side. If I'm Leno, but hey, I'll tell you, I was the first keeper that you kind of rubbed out. I want to show you what I'm about. Smith Rowe, if I'm him, I want to show you what I'm about. Iwobi's a former teammate of Mikel Arteta, and they're all in good form. They got some good players, man. We know this, but I'll be real. I don't care what it says on paper, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Big up Robertson, but I think you're susceptible to switching off defensively. Did that a couple of years ago, and Martinelli scored a header. Tete, I think you're susceptible to things. Diop, I think you've got a mistake in you. Calvin Bassey, I think you're very suspect. So I think we can cause problems, and they've all been good. I'm not dissing them, but like at some point, I think we take nothing away from Fulham. I think, like what someone said there, I think the PTSD is kind of prevalent with us. Hit the likes if you haven't. Good at getting ourselves up for the big matches. Need to keep our focus for these banana skin fixtures. Good luck, nation. You're right, but obviously, I don't want to be disrespectful to Man United, banter aside, yeah. And obviously, on paper, Arsenal, Man United, it is a bigger game. There's plenty of talking points. But would it be too far-fetched to feel, yeah? Obviously, you can only deal with one game at a time. The job has to be 6 points and just winning and amassing as many points as we can during this December period, right? But is it too far-fetched for me to think beyond all of that, Arteta and his coaching staff, maybe even the players, they sat there and they probably said, you know what, the bigger test is Fulham on the weekend, you know. They're a better informed side. Obviously, Ruben Amorim's just walked in at United. Marco Silva's doing great stuff. Obviously, the 2 games against Fulham were where we dropped points last season. I actually think Fulham away in the Premier League last year was our worst performance, purely because sometimes you can lose games and there's 1-2 positives that you can take. I don't think you can sit here and say there's a single positive from that Fulham game. And even in that Fulham game, we took the lead. We should have killed the game. That's one thing we need to do. As my guy, American Gooner, has said, smash the like button. Say, man, I love the corner thing. Are we supposed to miss the corners? What do they want us to do? We got 30 more goals because of that. And when I look at Mikel Arteta, obviously, I want to see, I'm an Arsenal fan. I want to see silky footballers. You know, we had the more small, diminutive players at the Emirates. Highbury, you had Patrick Vieira, Omri, Bergkamp, players that had Perez, players that were tall as hell, but they could play ball. I want to see that. But you need to try and exploit anything, really. We got 30 goals from set pieces. And again, I couldn't tell you how many of those corners were equalizers, were winners, were vital goals, etc. Like, it helps us. Don't give us the corners. Do you know how naive? You're either naive, obtuse, a bit dense, or just a hater if you think Arsenal are going out there just to play for set pieces. What's going on? And where you look at the hype that's been installed in this team, and I don't really agree with it, but NBA references from Mikel Moreno. If you've got bare 6 foot plus players and players that are intelligent, what the hell are you supposed to do from set pieces? Fair enough. When we had people my height, like 5'8", bearing in mind Timber must have been one of the shortest players on the pitch when he scored from the set piece. But when we had the smaller diminutive players, right? The corner thing's dead. Yeah, you might score 1-2 corners, but 9 times out of 10, every team's taller than us. What's the point? When you've actually got height and probably one of the tallest teams, and it's very difficult to defend set pieces, especially because of this zonal marking. The reality is you put in a good delivery, teams are fucked. You win the first ball if somebody doesn't. You win the second. Sorry, if somebody doesn't win the first, teams are fucked. What do you want us to do? Yeah, as I said, if you're hating on Arsenal's corner thing, it's because you're either dense, obtuse, sour, or all three. Either way, moan elsewhere. Who cares, man? It is what it is. Corner boys in the building, and like it says here, corners are just one of our weapons. Rivals can stay mad. Exactly. Good grief. Is Zinni seriously already injured again? Yeah. I mean, how though? How did these guys? And then there was a time Zinni came back recently. He weren't really playing. You've played 1-2 games and got injured. So just because you come back fit, are you really fit? And I'd extend that to Tierney. But we can't deal with any more, man. Deliveries matters with corners. It's everything, if you ask me. 100%. Like, if the delivery is not good enough, the corners are dead. So testament to Saka and Rice. And I must admit, I do like the fact Rice and Saka scumbagging a bit more assists. And that's a good thing, because all that matters is the statistics at the end of the year, man. Porto were dedicated to not giving us easy corners. Can't forget them clearing for a throw in any time we got to the byline. And again, big up them for that. I'm really not looking forward to this now. Third kit, yet more defensive injuries. Everything is screaming banana skin. How are we going to lose to a team full of Arsenal rejects? You're mad, bruv. Hopefully we don't, man. But we lost you last year. Think it's a bit daft that we can't wear our kit. Oh, aren't we just wearing our third kit for the sake of it? If we can't wear our red kit, something's wrong. I know they probably wouldn't let us wear our white socks. Football's gonna be a bit woke in that, but yeah. I'm upset if you have Tierney on the bench. You don't play Partey at right back. It doesn't make any sense for him to even be on the bench then. I mean, we've seen it before. Timber and Partey should be able to play in their positions for this. Smith Rowe is scoring. Hopefully not. But if a Fulham boy has to score, I'd rather it be them. Good day to all the Aussies. Good day to you. We just need to beat them, brother Derek. I think that's what we're all saying, man. We've got just under 20 minutes until kickoff, and we're going to see. My prediction... Sorry. I was going to say 2-0 to us, obviously. I want a clean sheet, man. 3-1 Arsenal. Fulham to take the lead. Oh, no. Fulham to score. And the one, like, I would even say with the West Ham game, like, again, it's about fine margins. I'm happy we won, and I don't expect to score the amount of goals we did against West Ham at Fulham. I hope I'm wrong, naturally, 100%. If we find ourselves in a scenario where you're 2, 3, 4 up, can we avoid that weird little, like what happened against West Ham, that 5-10 minute passage where we've let them back in the game? It got a bit argy-bargy, if it makes sense. I keep on saying this. This story is Arteta's pushing them too hard in training. You say that, and maybe you're right, but like, I'm a believer of, obviously, you need to be a bit cute and clever, and we hear every now and again certain players are not training, they're doing recovery, or certain people playing indoors, but I think in the present day, you need to train the way you play. Obviously, I'm not saying flying to tackles and that, but you should be being trained hard. If you're not being trained hard in training, how are you meant to be doing this intensive football where you got to press for 90 minutes in games? You got to train the way you're meant to play, man. All of this ties into stuff. There's no half-hearted stuff, in my opinion. I'd rather you train them too hard than too little, but naturally, of course, injuries. But at the same time, I'm not saying you're wrong, because I think you're quite valid. Unless I'm mistaken, and, you know, people in this chat, you're at London Coley, you working with Mikel Arteta and the various coaching stuff, no one can verify none of this. And injuries can happen at any time. We've seen man get injured on the pitch, people get concussion on the pitch, people holding their hamstring. Mikel Moreno, boy, to be fair, Gabriel Magalhaes falling on you is going to bust any bone in your body, innit? They can strike at any time, man. Didn't Tierney get injured in the shower once upon a pause on all of that, but didn't he get injured in the shower for Arsenal once upon a time? Injuries are part and parcel of the game. I feel sorry for Arsenal fans. I don't necessarily feel, and the players actually, I don't necessarily feel sorry for Mikel Arteta or the club where it comes to injuries, because it's not like we're missing 6 or 7. And let's be real, Arsenal, we've seen this theme before. A lot of the stuff that we've done a lot of things that we can waffle positively about, but a lot of the things that we're kind of vexed about or have led to our demise, or certain conversations, we've had them a long time now. You know, Tommy picks up injuries. You know, Zinni picks up injuries. You know, with this day and age and how fine and intricate our system is, you take a couple of those players out, we're in issues. We know with Odegaard, yes, if you can't match Odegaard for quality, have a solution, whether that's completely revamping, whether that's Ethan, whether that's just switching up the pattern wholeheartedly. God forbid, if anything happens to, you know, I'm never going to say it about the number 7. I don't even want to pull it in the air, people. I'm not on it. But yeah, it's peak. Arteta's putting Partey at right back is flipping jarring me. Put Tierney left back, and Timber right back. Don't mess up the right side like we don't have a left back. It's true, and I don't know who will be on the right hand side for Fulham. But the only thing I could say with Mikel Arteta, and again, you're right. Maybe he's put Timber over there because he shook in that regards, and shook in a good way that you lot got a threat. Yeah, you're going over there. I can't say I want to see Fulham play, but I just think their system's interesting. I think they can put numerous crosses in. I think their fullbacks will go forward. You know, I think they've got good little players in the pockets. They've got Jimenez, who's a, you know, very street smart striker. So Kivior and Saliba, and everyone's going to have to work their work cut out. The only weak spots I genuinely feel in this Fulham team is them defensively. Robertson and Tete can be got at. Their centre-backs. Their centre-backs will let them down. You know what? I could be wrong. I'll hold my hands up. I'll accept all the clips getting clipped up and whatnot. Diop and Bassey are the ones to let them down, especially Calvin Bassey. He's absolutely pony, mate. Absolutely pony. We have a large defensive unit, if you ask me. We just have too many injury-prone players around other players going for surgery. The issue is to increase the size of the squad. It means we'll have to We'll have to buy without selling the club in on that. I don't know how we do it. Isn't on that. We do have to sell, but the reality is, yeah, again, I've already said I don't think January is the time to be, if you get offers, great. But like, if we was to go through the squad for various reasons, you could say, and again, I'm not saying I agree with this. Partey and Jorginho in the last years of their deal, they're on the wrong side of 30. Maybe January is a good time to get a fee, right? Trossard, not going to sell him, but linked with Saudi, 30 years of age. There might be something there. Martinelli, the same. Some people want him gone. Gabriel Jesus, the same. And then, Tierney, the same. Tomiyasu, the same. You can make a case of about 7 players for different reasons leaving the club. It don't make sense. We're not going to see 7 come in and 7 go out. And obviously, when you start breaking it down, you look at someone like Zinchenko. Obviously, you're good for the squad, but you've got 2 years left on your deal. Don't think you're the highest earner. But if you was to shave Thomas Partey off the wage bill, Zinchenko off the wage bill, Gabriel Jesus off the wage bill, that starts to free up resources. But we're not going to see that to the summer. But we need a bigger squad, man. We need a bigger squad. Like, even in this period, obviously, we all know we want to win the Prem. Games are coming thick and fast. We just need to win. We keep speaking about injuries. You lot are not silly because you're part of the DG Nation. Big up all of you lot. We're the best on YouTube. We've got injuries. We're trying to win every game in the Premier League. Games are coming every 4 days. We've got we got a quarterfinals at the very minimum against Crystal Palace, and we got to go Crystal Palace away. You saw them get a result against City. We need to do a thing there. The Champions League, there's more games that's still here. The FA Cup is going to come into it at the turn of 2025, and I think, thankfully, they've actually pushed that back. Like, I could be wrong, but I'm sure it was initially scheduled for I think like the 3rd, 4th, 5th of January. I think it's on the 12th now. So that helps us out a bit. Hopefully, when January comes, at any time from now till January, you want to see Tomiyasu's fit. You're hoping for a miracle with Benjamin White. Benjamin White, for me, is a techie one because, in a good way, he's known to lie about his injuries. Like, he wants to play and things like that. And you'd imagine, in a good way, Benjamin White is probably going to be annoying the medical staff at Arsenal, because I think he's going to want to push himself to come back a lot sooner rather than later. And definitely, with this climate, you want him back. For me, I'm no physio. I got no data. Don't work for Arsenal. But I would be surprised if at the earliest, the best case scenario would obviously be Ben White back now / early 2025. Personally, I think it's mid-January, maybe even February, because you coming back fit from surgery, it gets a bit techie. When are you fit enough to compete in training with the main boys? When are you fit enough to be on the bench and all of these? And I'm not a medical man, but there's been a couple of times this season players have come back and they've got injured again. So, and again, I'm not a medical man. I'm not criticizing, but are we rushing people back? Are we making mistakes in that regards? I say that somehow you've managed to keep Partey relatively fit, so we must be doing something. We're actually going to have to buy another fullback in January, aren't we? It's techie, man. And for me, the one benefit I would say is you want to see a bit more of Lewis Skelly, man. But even he's had some knocks. Got to use the squad, man. Got to use the squad. A lot of defenders we could replace with fitter options. I would love Jarrell Hatton, man. Tierney is just not in his plans. Partey played all his academy ball at Atletico at right back, even came to the first team at right back till someone coached him to be a 6. I mean, he's got the capabilities to do it. It's my birthday on Wednesday. Can you wish me happy birthday for Wednesday, please, DG? Tamina, happy birthday on behalf of myself and everyone, man. Many more to come. This is the biggest game of the season, dropping points most likely unless a miracle happens. I'm not saying you're wrong, but because even me, I've said it as well. It feels like every week we're saying biggest game of the season. It felt like we said that against Chelsea. It felt like we said that against West Ham. It felt like we said that to a degree against Inter. It felt like we said that even going back to the North London derby. And there's probably a couple of others, every week. Because of where the Premier League's concerned, I know Maresca and anyone connected with Chelsea are trying to downplay the fact that they're in the title race. And I hear it, but mathematically you are. Liverpool are the top dons. City are still about, and we're here. And it's a 4-horse race. Liverpool are clearly the front runners. So I do think you're right. But I think every game, it's going to be that if we win, yeah, we can win the title. If we lose, it's done. Like, that's the climate we're in, man. I think MLS is more likely than Tierney. Honestly, I think Tierney's there, centre-back cover. Now he's back. That could be true. And he could also go to a back 3, innit? Oh, Simeone. Why not give Lewis Skelly a chance? I'm not against it at all, man. Big fan of him. 5 subs. We need to use them, keep players fresh. We needed Tomiyasu to be fit. We would ride the Ben White surgery much easier. 100% with Tommy, man. That's left back, centre half, right back. But Tommy can't stay fit. And that for me, that's the only criticism of Tomiyasu. You lot know me. We got 10 minutes until kickoff. I always sing the guy's praises. You know, when we're talking about fullback options, I always say don't forget him. If everybody's fit, do I think Tomiyasu's a starter per se? No, I want to see Timber more so at right back than left back. What you got Timber, you got Calafiori there. Can never downplay Benjamin White. But then you can't sleep on Tomiyasu. Whether again, it's one thing starting games, it's another thing closing them out. But this is what we said in the summer. Like, yes, on the face of it, we've got fantastic defensive depth. But when you break it down, Ben White's probably been old in a sustained absence from the team. We've played that guy into the ground. We know Tommy picks up knocks. We know Zinni picks up knocks. Again, where Ben White, Gabriel, and Saliba are concerned, Mikel Arteta said in the summer is unique to have them all fit. When you start breaking it down, Calafiori is known to pick up 1-2 knocks as well. When you start to break it down, it kind of feels like you knew this was going to happen, kind of type of thing. Big up yourself, James. Shout out the Twitch ones, man. Yeah, something wrong with Tommy. Injury record is brazy. That's why when he signed that new deal, it's essentially just a 1 year. Like, that's the only criticism for Tomiyasu. Like, you're good in the air. I don't think you're the most exciting player in the final third, but last season there was improvement. You're probably a bit more conservative. I got a lot of time for Tomiyasu, man. A lot of time for him, but I can sing your praises as much as I want. I can big you up as much as I want. You got to be fit in it. There's no point being good at your job if your attendance isn't there. People, can we get to 200 likes before the end of the stream? We've got 145. 45 is my second favorite number. Big up Happy Eticus. Big up you, man. Hail DG. Thanks for the best Arsenal commentary and analysis on YouTube. Me and my wife are big fans. Shout out you and your wife. I don't know if I'm worthy of such praise, but just to be in the conversation, that's great, man. I appreciate that. We got to keep working. And you're part of the furniture. You always hear. Love to see the regulars. I get why Arteta gambled on him in a way. Tommy's so versatile, but it backfired massively, which is true. But then, obviously, medical stuff is not guesswork, but it's essentially guesswork. Now, obviously, doctors, physios, they're very smart. You know, they do all of that stuff. But essentially, it is guesswork. And you could do everything right to get a player back. And then there could be a setback. And also, realistically, in a good way, but a bad way, I think our players are a bit dishonest. Like, this is why it annoys me when people say footballers don't care. I think if you ask Ben White, if you ask Tomiyasu, if you ask half of these guys, they're itching to play. They really want to play. I think in their heart, when they do all these tests and all of this, and you ask them, are they fit? In their head, they might know, I'm really only 70% fit. But you tell that little white lie now, obviously that has setbacks. And sometimes, and I do like that from Arteta, there's elements of saving players from themselves. I miss Gabriel, man. Didn't Gabriel score his first goal for Arsenal against Fulham? I might be making all of that up. Is the game on TV or a stream thing? And let me turn on my TV as well. Surely it's on TV. They can't do that, man. Come on. And don't forget, people, we will be watching Spurs-Chelsea straight after this. Well, I say straight after it, you get the point. It's got to be on TV, man. It's got to be on TNT or Sky Sports. It's got to be, man. This can't be streaming. It's Sunday. And the quicker they get rid of them, like us in England not being able to watch 3 p.m. kickoffs, the better as well, man. It's proper John. Let's mute that, or we are going to get in big trouble, and the stream's going to get demonetized. Okay, let's go. It's on. If you're, I don't know how you lot are watching it. If you're watching it on stream, share it up and help people. It's on Sky Sports 402 if you're on Sky. Or it's just on Sky Sports, isn't it? So yeah, Sky Sports, Sky Go, whatever you got to do. Come on, boys, man. Don't upset me. And I know in life, just like in football, you can't win all the games all the time. You can't win all the time, and you got to be humble. I like to think I'm quite humble, but I've been an absolute nuisance to my non-supporting Arsenal friends in my group chats. Like, they want me to suffer an L. They want me to suffer an L. I know Arsenal not going to win every game. I know we're going to have L's. I can't let it be today, man. I can't let it be today. I laughed way too much, done way too much about Manchester United against Nottingham Forest. Can you blame me? Nottingham Forest scored from a set piece, and it was lovely to see City score from a corner as well. I must admit, it's one thing Arsenal scoring corners. It's another thing seeing teams do it against my rivals. Like, spare foot for Man United. They spent all week crying to concede them goals. We all saw Rey Mysterio, Lisandro Martinez is marking. It was crazy. And where is it? I mean, we can laugh at them. Big up Lee as well. That was everyone's reaction. You're letting man score with their backside. Do you not talk on my team, please? You know, Pep Guardiola's doing the woe is me thing, people. We got 5 minutes until kickoff. Every single team in the Premier League is stronger than Man City right now on set pieces. I don't think Spurs are. Apparently, Ruben Amorim's right-hand man, Carlos Fernandez, has been blamed for Manchester United set piece problems. So, boy, maybe if you lot's teams took set pieces seriously, you wouldn't hate on us. But, boy, the game is the game. One thing I'll give Arsenal, we make some bloody good kits and merchandise. The pre-match jacket these lot are wearing is absolutely amazing. You don't know what to get me for Christmas. It's nice to see the niceties between Adama Traore, Smith Rowe, and obviously Iwobi with some of the Arsenal boys. Calvin Bassey and Raya. Maybe they're just shaking hands, but where you two know each other from? Oh, it's Calvin Bassey and Timber. Oh, yes, Ajax thing. How the hell did he play for Ajax? Well, that's probably why he's not there anymore. Bottom line is Arteta wants his ball players in all areas. Tell them again, Telwood. Timber at left back is a better ball player than Tierney there, who just flies down the wing and bangs crosses in. Timber does the all-round thing. And again, I think you're bang on the money. Like, that's what we need to remember fundamentally. But you could argue, no matter how much we live in a day and age where when you're talking about strikers, you're not necessarily talking about scoring goals. When you're talking about goalkeepers, you're not necessarily talking about goalkeeping. When we're talking about fullbacks, it's not necessarily defending anymore. You still got to be able to do your job. And in a game like this, you could argue. Let's go, boys. Hey, Smith Rowe, my son. For 90 minutes, I have to hate you, though. You're my son. But today, he's looking slimmer. He's looking more fit. Haircut on fleek. You done a lot of talking. Once a Gooner, always a Gooner, they say. Saka, I know you got a left-footed screamer in your locker today. Who in their right mind is going to buy Tommy at this point? I think Tommy would get bought, but yeah, the man can't stay fit. Why should he play Partey the same he did when he played Fulham last season, costing us points and Partey getting injured? Buying so many defenders which don't help us now. I mean, you're going to have to eat that one. I only know defenders in the last generation of players that were swingmen defenders. Emmanuel Manana and man like that. Even Tierney and Zinchenko won't be an easy sell, but no one is buying Tommy. He's played about 5 games a year. I think they'll get interest. Whether Arsenal are able to get them off the wage bill, whether it's offers that make sense, is another thing. And you're right. People might say, Arsenal might say, give me 30 million for Tommy. Naturally, if you're going to sit there, if you're trying to buy Tomiyasu and say, bro, the man can't stay fit. He's 20. The same goes for Tierney. Zinchenko the same. And also you might say, well, he's on big wages. We're not giving you that. Gabriel Jesus is a tough sell as well. I do wonder what the next 2 years look like, because I don't know. I'm not saying to sell them, but if you did get rid of Partey, Gabriel Jesus and Zinchenko, I don't really care about wages and that. I'm not an accountant, but it makes the resources look at you got a lot more wiggle room. We've got 2 minutes until kickoff. Would love to see Hato in January. Think we'd be dream chasing where that is concerned, though, man. Watching Onana last night made me realize how much we need to appreciate that we got a solid keeper. I don't know how Morgan Gibbs White, he said in a very respectful way. I didn't think that shot would have been. I thought the shot would have been saved. That was criminal from Onana. Criminal. Come on, boys, man. Please, man. Pardon me, make my weekend. Come on. Let me finish this coffee. Gabriel Jesus to score off the bench. I'm going to say that every live stream until it happens. A broken clock is right twice a day. I'm using that logic, people. Keep your talking points, etc. Come, we've got a minute until kickoff. Again, Raya, Partey, Saliba, Kivior, Timber, Declan Rice, Jorginho, Martin, Wondergaard, Bukayo Saka, Trossard, and Kai Havertz. On the bench, we've got Neto, Tierney, Heaven, Lewis Skelly, Moreno, Sterling, Ethan Nwaneri, Martinelli, and Gabriel Jesus. The home side, Leno, Tete, Diop, Bassey, Robertson, Burge, Lukic, Traore, Smith Rowe, Iwobi, and Jimenez, people. So, yeah, man, let me remove that. Let me make sure the time is ready. Again, it ain't started yet, but okay, just making sure everything's there. I'm happy for Smith Rowe. Not today. Don't want to be happy for you today, but it's nice to see you get some football, man. Who is that they're taking pictures with? Odegaard, I need you to get a goal or an assist, man. You became a dad this week. 100th time captain in the team. The graphic on Sky Sports just says he has 2 goals in his last 4 appearances against Fulham. While you shouldn't be governed by revenge and things of that ilk, I'm on that. And I know many people are scared when we wear this away kit, you know, shades of Bournemouth, but it's a sexy kit. Let's play sexy football, man. Can we score some great goals from open play? And just to rattle the world, Let's go from corners, man. Like Arsenal fans, stop seeking validation. They call us corner boys. Let's embrace it. It makes them even madder in that regard. We're doing the team huddle. Come on, boys. Jorginho, I believe in you. I rate Silva. He'll have a plan. And with the returning players, 3-2 Arsenal. Love from Kenya. Shout the Kenyans. We can only have one combo in the summer. Hato and a striker. Hato and a left centre mid, or a left centre mid and a striker. Best build up to the game. Little wine, food, and DG spitting bars. Appreciate you, King, man. Appreciate that. It ain't Arsenal versus Fulham. It's Arsenal A versus Arsenal B. Be respectful, man. They're going to be on us. Stay humble. Stay humble, man. Big up yourself. Right back at you, man. Love and blessings to everyone. Kickoff is imminent, people. Arsenal are going to kick off. Come on, boys, man. Make my day. City have dropped points. United have dropped points. Let's just do what we need to do today, man. And we're off, folks. Timber's gone long straight away. Timber's giving the ball away. It's a goal kick to Fulham immediately. Big up yourself, Riley. I love when they call us Stoke pure jealousy. And it's because we're not. Like we're not. But if you want to be good at set pieces, and we try to be, and you're labelled Stoke, for me, that's a compliment. Them man, we're sick at it. I said this yesterday on the live stream. That I have one request for Arsenal. If they're that mad over corners, can we please work on doing the Rory Delap thing? Because that will break the internet. That will break the world. That will break every media platform. If we can somehow lock down long throws on top of being on corners, let's just rattle them, man. Do you know how vexed you have to be? Oh, Arsenal just a corner side. If we're just a corner side and we're an open book, stop it then, innit? Don't give us corners. Rashford gave us a corner. Martin Wondergaard down the right-hand side. Kai Havertz, don't lose it, lad. Finds Bukayo Saka. I always say the best thing we can do is score early, man. Martin Odegaard. Oh, that was poor from Martin Odegaard. And Fulham have cleared their lines. Saliba, I need a leadership performance over them sides again, man. DG, what's up with Gabriel? Probably more of the same, man. I'm not sure on the rumours with that Barcelona personally. I'd rather win the league playing horrific football and scoring set pieces than play good football and win it. I want those rival tears. I can't lie, I'd rather win it playing saucy football. But at this point, as an Arsenal fan that ain't seen us win the league in the Emirates, whether you want to do it scoring a million set pieces or a million Wenger ball or Arteta balls, just bring it home. What I would say, which I think is a lie, like I wouldn't say our football's amazing. We can go up gears, but we're not horrible to watch. Like, and we don't just rely on set pieces. But if it was going to be that, and we were what people say about Conte and Jose, you've got to win the trophies. Jorginho's on the ball. I mean, early doors. Like, let's wait until the game settles. But it's probably gone the way I thought it would, in that we're going to have a lot of the ball. Fulham are going to give us a bit of respect and grow into the game. Our captain's down this right-hand side. It's here with Saka. Only really Trossard and Declan Rice at the back post to aim for. And Declan Rice could be in here. Corner kick, Iwobi's conceded it. Good defending by him. They got SEN talking, West saying set pieces are our main weapon. Let them talk, man. Let them talk. It's like Obi Mikel, got him crying. He's got that Rio Ferdinand disease where you're just gonna chat shit to go viral. Third kit is fresh. I'm happy when we use it. Partey is right back. We got 3-1 Arsenal. We got Screams 2-1. He is gonna buckle up, people. And hey, we've got a corner. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Everyone crowd into the back post. Let's go. I wonder how much snitching Smith Rowe did in the build-up to this with Marco Silva about our set pieces. Ref, look at the hands by Adama on Saliba, please. Declan Rice, that's a decent delivery. Corner, boys! Inches. Unlucky. Corners really do feel like penalties for us, isn't it? At work, watching your live, DG, please give a shout out to my Arsenal colleague, Victor. Shout out, Victor, man. Watching it here with him. King, Victor, big up yourselves. Big up the 9-to-5ers and grinders. Unlucky Saliba, man. I remember Leno, it's been a long time, but I swear we used to always get on to Leno about being shaky from corners. We know what to do, man. We know what to do. Leno's on the ball here. To be fair, Fulham look brave playing out from the back. They've cleared their lines. Smith Rowe wins the header. Saliba wins the seconds. Saka's on the case. Declan Rice has done brilliant for us there, and it's here with Odegaard. Declan Rice has turned a terrible Odegaard pass into a good one. I'm not going to lie. Capitano, wake up, man. Class Weesian, wake up. He's found Declan. Declan's giving it back to Wondergaard. Be strong, Odegaard. Be strong. Ref. He's fouled there. We've still got it. Scrappy right now, innit? Scrappy. I mean, first 4 minutes, all our players in their half. Fulham behind the ball. Again, football's a 90-minute game, but I feel a lot more comfortable with it like this. Go on, Kivio. Get them touches in, man. Get confident. I like Kivio's boots. I like anyone that's wearing these new Preds. Completely off topic. What I don't understand, DJ, is why is Tini on the bench if he can't start? If you're not fit, don't play. He's clearly fit to some degree, whether he's got 90 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. But like somebody said, whether it's what Arteta wants to do and any of that, you're just not in the plans like that. And to be fair with you, yes, there is logic with starting Tini. 100%. He's in the squad utilising, but the only reason we're even talking about Tini, rightly or wrongly, is because he got injured in the summer. He probably wouldn't be here. William Saliba. Be interesting to see, beyond the obvious, what's going to happen with Kieran Tierney anyways, because isn't he contracted until 2026? Kai Havertz, poor from him. Not really seen much from our left-hand side at the moment. It's almost exclusively been on this right-hand side. Thomas Partey. Come, let's get out of there, man. Look, Timber's screaming for it. Saliba. Finds Jorginho. So comfortable and confident with Jorginho on the ball. Declan Rice. Not going to lie, Declan looks like he's up for this today. Odegaard started a bit slow for me, but, you know, it's the class region. When you're that good, you can take time. My Predis, DG comes on at half-time, left back and scores a brace at Ed Studio. It would be lovely, man, but I can't do that. Another clean sheet tonight. What do you think, DG? I'd love it, but I must admit, I don't expect to get a clean sheet today. I want to be wrong. I really want a clean sheet. Partey gives it back to Odegaard. But again, it's only 5 minutes in. Fulham are not giving much space away. Saying that, Odegaard's found Kai's offside. They're not giving us much space. So we're going to have to be patient, man. Tierney is back. Tierney back is good news. 10 minutes today and next week. Salute yourself as well, man. Watch Arsenal fans switch on Arteta after conceding a goal from that Partey side. Football fans, eh? And how much times have it's been Arteta in, out, shake it all about? Not even him. 1 minute, our players are, and I'm talking purely with Arsenal fans, they love the players, then they hate them. Football's an emotional sport. It happens, innit? And ultimately, the mood, the sentiment, and the narrative for the masses is going to be painted by whether you win, lose, or draw. Just like when we're talking about set pieces, the hardest thing to do in life, like football, is think. It's easy to sit here and be lazy and say, oh, Arsenal just rely on set pieces. It's much tougher to sit there and think, right, if Arsenal got 13 corners, how do you get them? Statistically, we have, and you score more from open play anyways. Even, I don't know the statistics, but of the fifth, prior to this game, we had 15 goals in 4 games prior to us playing Fulham, right? How many were actually set pieces? I always say, I don't tell you what to think, just think. But thinking is expensive. Chatting shit is easy. Trossard's on the ball here. Must admit, bit shocked to see kind of Martinelli kind of being benched for Trossard recently. Not saying it's wrong. We do ask for Arteta to utilise his squad. Saka against Robertson, which is going to be a good battle. Bukayo, the kit is wavy. Our kit is wavy. Saka skips past his man, finds Odegaard. Oh, ref! Odegaard's bundled over there. Fulham have won it back. No, Jorginho says forget that. And that's a free kick. There's no advantage, ref. Where's the advantage? Play to the whistle, boys. Ref, come on. Sort it out. Fair enough. I'm acting with the Odegaard one. That was soft. Odegaard's kind of easy to bundle over. Jorginho's defo caught late. Where's the advantage? We should have a free kick. Nonetheless, we still have the ball on this right-hand side. So far, 8 minutes in, we've had a bunch of the ball primarily on the right-hand side. Can't rule Fulham out, but it's been a lot of Arsenal possession. And we've got another corner. Come on, boys. Corner, boys. Don't give us those corners, boy. Let's go, boys. How did Jorginho not get a free kick for that? How? Fair enough. Come on, boys. Saka, decent delivery. You know the script. Kivio, I'd rather you score, Ooh. I wonder when we have a barren spell, what they'll say, because obviously life is like that. There'll be a bunch of times where we're putting in set pieces and probably not scoring, but we've scored 30. We scored 90 goals last season. How many came from set pieces? Saka, I don't think there's going to be a good delivery. I hope so, though. That ain't your usual run-up. Come on, Saka, man. Find someone. Ref, again, Adama Traore. He's fouling Saliba. What the hell, ref? I'm not going to lie. Big him up, because from a Fulham perspective, that's what you got to do. But, ref, that's not the first time there's been hands. That's poor. That's poor from Jorginho. We don't mind. Regroup, boys. Not going to lie, Marco Silva's done his homework on our set pieces. Adama Traore is completely gripsing up Saliba like this. Like he's trying to missionary him. Look at that. Come, Saliba, you're stronger than him, man. He takes steroids, man. He's not really strong. Fulham have the ball here. Sander Berge. Robertson. And it is Adama up against Partey. Ooh, I fouled him. I must admit, I thought they were going to put the ball in behind for Adama, and that would have been the first defensive test we would have seen for Partey. It's interesting. You've got Smith Rowe kind of in the right-hand pocket. You've obviously got Jimenez up front. You've got Adama on the left. You've got Iwobi kind of floating and things like that. Quite interesting. You know, Fulham, I mean, I don't really think Arsenal should be praised, or any team really plays for playing out from the back. It's kind of like what everyone's doing now, but Fulham are doing that. We've had 29 passes so far in the final third. They've had none. Again, football's a 90-minute game, and this kind of happened for Fulham against Brighton. Fulham won the game. It's been an okay start, but I think we started well, knocking the ball about a lot. Smith Rowe's gone back to Leno. Leno's gone long. That's ours, boys. That's food and drink. Why is that a free header for Jimenez? We're in trouble now. Smith Rowe has found Tete. Come on, boys. I was about to say we need to get some shots off, but Fulham might be able to. Jimenez. Oh, man, you see, football sucks. They've had one chance. They've scored. It's Jimenez. You play with fire, you get burnt. That was horrible from us. It all came from a stupid long... The ball's pumped in the air. It's a free header. Congratulations to Fulham. They've taken the lead. That's dead from us. And again, it's that left-hand channel. Everything about that sequence was poor. Fulham deserved that lead. Again, we can have 29 final third entries as much as we want. They've got one. They've scored. And all of a sudden, it's there and you got man dancing. We know Jimenez is an issue. Oh, mate. 0-0, boys. Switch on. That was dead. It's all come from a Leno long ball. Bro, Jimenez has actually won it. It's a free header. Smith Rowe's just passed it to Tete. Tete's pumped it. It's a great run from Jimenez to get in behind or in that kind of half space of Kivio and Saliba. Saliba's tried to close him down, but then it's dead. I wouldn't criticize Raya, but there's only one thing on Jimenez's mind to go for that far post. Collectively, everybody could have done better there. Credit to Fulham. Boy. And I just said, like, the only thing I want to see is some shots. Tranquillo, but Fulham have taken the lead. Boy, it's written in the stars, man. Terrible goal to concede 11 minutes in, if I'm completely honest. That's his 5th goal of the season. Free header. It's poor, man. And that's great striker play from Jimenez winning that kind of header / chesting it to running in behind of that half space. To all the Fulham players that sponsored the works, quality from them. You can't do that, man. Boys, just tranquillo. I'm not going to get upset. Just tranquillo. Just switch on now. We've done all right. We're not out of it yet, but boy, you're making an impossible task harder. How do you rate the Moreno transfer? 6 out of 10 right now. Odegaard. We're going to need something good here. Odegaard, that's a decent one. No one contesting. See, Leno is shaky. Declan Rice has bundled over. We know Leno is booky when it comes to catching. Come on, boys. We've conceded. That's a major L. I think we've knocked the ball about well. We've got in behind with Fulham, but you can't equate having the ball and pussyfooting in and around their half with actually domination. You've got to work Leno. At no point has Leno had to pick the ball out of his net, obviously. And at no point have we said what to save Leno. Tranquillo. Liverpool ain't played this week. City have dropped points. But maybe Leno could do better. I mean, Raya could do better. I reckon he could. But one thing I always say, the keeper is the last line of defense, not to alleviate him. I think it's just a catalogue of errors there, man. Before I look at Raya, I look at the people in front of him. Partey, Saliba. You want to win titles, you have to react to setbacks. And that's good play from Saliba, Odegaard and Thomas Partey. But where's the forward options? Thomas Partey. That's a good tackle, to be fair, from a Fulham perspective. Oh, and we've got some defending to do again. Adama Traore, don't let them score a second. Lovely, Saliba. Boys, relax. Relax now. Relax. Relax. I think Fulham are Kivio's kryptonite. I can't just bet. It's the whole team, bro. Everybody. Leno, ironically, we've been talking about Leno and Fulham playing out from the back. Leno's lumped it long. Everybody's watching it like us. Oh, my God. Jimenez has kind of headed it and chested it. Smith Rowe's found Tete. Tete's knocked it in behind. This is why they tell you, for young footballers, never a foul. Good tackle, Partey. Don't just sit and admire a pass. Jimenez has just done street smart stuff. He's done good to go into midfield, which you kind of see Havertz doing. He's made the run. Obviously, we're caught on the transition. Timber's nowhere to be seen. Saliba and Kivio at 6s and 7s. I do think Raya maybe could do a bit better, but Raya's the last person I'm going to ask questions for. I did say I don't expect us to get a clean sheet. I do think this season we've dropped off a cliff defensively. All I could say to the boys, there's a lot of football. And apart from conceding, it's kind of reverted back to type, and we've got a bunch of possession. Odegaard, man, this is your 100th appearance. You know what? I think Odegaard, he's got a newborn. He's probably been up all night, man, because Odegaard, when he gets going, he gets going. But some of these touches have been fugazi. And when do you say that about Odegaard? Not seeing much of Kai, but we all know he's service reliant. Kivior is always turning like a cargo ship with and without the ball. And it's not like he compensates with physicality, not even that. I think we have to allow Kivior a bit, but what we knew is that this was going to be a different test. This weren't going to be a United thing. Fulham are on stuff. Sander Berge, who was once upon a time linked with Arsenal. And this is where I get scared, because now Fulham have grown into the game. They're looking to counter. Thank the Lord. I think Adama Traore needs studs. He's lost his footing. Boys, just Chankio. I knew we'd make it hard for ourselves. To get one goal back is going to be tough. We need more long shots as well. I remember Leno Shaky punching long shots for us. Odegaard, you better shake that off. He's moving very gingerly. I can't lie, him and has disguised that shot, but that was poor from us. Street smart striker. When you come against him, obviously you've got Haalands and all these guys in the league, but when you're coming against the Ollie Watkins, the Weisers, the Chris Woods, the Jimenezes, you know what time it is. You're playing a very good team. Bro, I'm telling you, this third kit is giving me PTSD. Raya is not a good keeper. Stop it. Stop it. Raya's not a good keeper. I'm not saying he's world class and he's the best thing since sliced bread, but stop it. This is why Kivior will never ever be more than an absolute last resort squad injury filler. Bye. Timber, Kivior, everyone. Saliba's had to overcover as well. It's dead from us. It's great from Fulham, because that's what you got to do in football. Take the half chances. Fulham's first chance. Bukayo Saka, come on. Martin Wondergaard. Go on, Odegaard. Hit it. He ran out of space. They're on him like a rash, to be fair. Fulham have done well in that regard. Partey. Odegaard. Twisting and turning. The passing's been meaty, Odegaard, man. What's going on, bro? Adama Traore. We've allowed Fulham to settle, growing a bit of confidence now, and it's a bit of an even game. Leno's killed Tete there. Tete's turned a terrible pass into a half-decent one and had to concede a throw. Can we get Havertz in the game? Can we get Saka and Trossard in the game? Not really seeing much. Not really seeing much down the left. Timber. Don't want to be reactionary, but hey, Tini, get fit. Get fit. Timber, you might have to go right back. Partey, you might have to go in midfield. He technically is standing in midfield at this moment. You have to give credit to Fulham. They're not easy to break down. There's a sea of white shirts. We know what time it is. You know, not to take anything away from Fulham, but this is what we become accustomed to seeing. Bukayo Saka on this right-hand side delivers. That's a decent one. It's great defending, I believe, by Diop, who I was slagging off before the game. That's a vital header. Jorginho, Kivior, pass the ball. Come on, man. Kivior, you know I'm trying to see you pass, bro. Timber, man on Rice. That's ours. That's dead from Rice. Rice, play to the whistle, man. Play to the whistle. The ref's giving the throw now. Ref, how long's Tete taking? Ref, how long? What's going on here? I mean, the camera's just panned to the ref. Ref, how long's the throw taking? Jimenez, Timber, lovely. Keep that on. Unlucky, Timber. Boys, it's got to be better now. It's got to be better now. It's got to be better now. You've made a difficult task even harder, but it is what it is at this point. It is what it is at this point. Boy. I don't mind that, Kivior. Be strong, Trossard. Don't mind that, Trossard. Partey, no, relax, Partey. Hey, Partey, yo, that touch was booky, but it's cool. Saliba, whoa. I mean, Kivior, I'm happy that you just sent that somewhere. Lovely from Havertz. Boys, what's going on? What's going on? Since that goal's gone in, we're losing discipline. There's too many gaps. There's a lot of... What's going on? Because we like to do weird stuff. We concede one, we'll concede a second. And then when we're 2-0 down, that's when we look half decent again. I think we're losing our discipline since conceding. Too many gaps. Part of the beat. Struggling to find cutting edge. Like, say what you want about Fulham. They're a great side, but like, You ain't seen Leno's had F all to do. Like that. We've not at any point said what a save. And he ain't done what Raya's done, pick the ball out of his net. Jorginho. I want a bit more from my midfield. If I'm seeing Declan Rice the most in the final third, then we're in problems. Odegaard, turn it on. Jorginho, turn it on. I need a lot more from that left-hand side. Timber, don't invert if you're not going to do the Timber stuff. Kivior, let's look a bit braver now. Trossard, can we wake up? Havertz, can we wake up? Bukayo Saka, can we wake up now? Boy, we're not losing this. Kivior lost, man. Boy, Fulham's a decent team. So we can't do the foolishness we're doing. Why is this gaffer playing Timber at left back? This is why we won't get nowhere. He's a right back / right centre back. Bukayo Saka on this right hand side. Can you take a tumble? Finds Timber. He's only really got Kivior. That's decent from Kivior. That's a great tackle from Diop on Kai. He's not here for your foolishness. Fucking hell. As I said, if I'm seeing Declan Rice in the final third, like as much as I like Rice, we're not going to do nothing, innit? The players that are paid to score and make things happen, you need to wake up. Odegaard, come on, man. You're a father now. 100th time captaining us. It's only 20 minutes in. I don't expect to see subs, but I must admit, I am thinking, whoa, you know what? Tierney come play left back. Timber go over there. Partey come into midfield. Martinelli might have to get warm. Left-hand side not bringing nothing. Right-hand side not quite at it. Doing all right. Got a couple of corners, but we ain't done nothing. Cap moving shaky, but we'll allow it. Silva's a very good coach. DG, would you prefer if Arsenal end this season with a record amount of goals scored, but conceded a lot, or vice versa? It all correlates to if we're winning games, man. If we win the league, then yeah, don't matter how much we scored or conceded. We've got a corner. Come on, man. Marco Silva's done his homework, and again, Adama Traore is on Saliba like a rash. Saka decent delivering. We've got half a chance. Corner boys. Corner boys. Leno's punched it. Odegaard gives it back to Saka. Everyone tranquilo, man. We're not going out like this. Saka delivers. That was dead. Rice needs to learn to play with less touches. He's never going to be that guy, man. I'm way behind. Going to sync with you with Sky Sports and turn off the sound. Don't want to hear their crap commentary. Appreciate that. Just finished work. Going to miss the first half. You ain't missed nothing at this moment. Oh, man. Ref, come on. That's a foul from Calvin Bassey. They're on to Saka like a rash, but let's be honest, it's sloppy. Sloppy might not even be the right word, but it's so fitting the mic there. It's kind of quote unquote sloppy. Come on, boys, man. Kai Havertz, this screams a scummy goal from you, man, today. Kai Havertz and Trossard, can you lot rescue us? Saka, the delivery needs to be decent, man. I don't think we've been poor, but like ultimately goals win games. We ain't done nothing in the final third. We've huffed and puffed, and even that's overdoing it. Had a couple corners today, not really worked. What's Saka gonna do from this? Leno catches again from where we're allowing Leno to catch when issues. Leno's gone long straight away. Oh, and that, do you know what? Thankful for us. The idea from Leno to try and find Adama Traore was brilliant. Fortunately for us, it was dead. Come on, you Gunners. No dropping points today. Stoke were a serious team. Boy, big up yourself, Dominic, man. What colour is London, boys? Not sure. Odegaard scared to shoot. Yeah, we need Martinelli's pace in the game. We're going to need him, man. We're going to need him. All right, go on, Rice. Go on, Rice. Rice, you're on your own. Bother. You know what, Rice? You tried. Rice, you tried the thing. I'm not trying to see Rice running in behind. I'm not criticizing him, but how many times have I said, if Rice looks the most threatening midfielder in that final third, we're in trouble. Trossard's found him greatly. I don't even think Rice could believe his luck. I don't know what movies he's watching, what YouTube videos. He's entitled to take it. I don't know what gas Declan Rice to hit that with his left peg, but this is why Declan Rice is never going to be known for goal scoring. Big up Rice, though. But again, it's off target. 10 minutes in, we had 29 passes in their final third. Fulham had none. Come the 11th minute, they bagged. We've had no shots, none on target. Fulham have had one, obviously got a goal, got one shot on target. I've only made 3 passes in the final third. But you can have the possession stats and all of that crap. It means nothing. Need to create. And take nothing away from Fulham. I think their structure's spot on. I think they're doing, you know, they're defending well. But we're not showing any real quality in the final third. So I can't, as much as I want to score, I can't be surprised we haven't scored. And I don't think anyone can. William Saliba, Odegaard, Saka, come on. Right-hand side's trying, but they're not quite on it. Left-hand side, I'll be real, is quite non-existent. Timber. Finds Trossard. Come on, Trossard, man. Go on, Trossard. Go on. Sent it well before a bagel. That's a good ball. Who's attacking? Saka's touched it over. Come on. Where's Kai? Maybe he was in the box. Let me see that get Trossard. That's what we want to see. Sent it well before a bagel. Put a devilish cross in with his left peg. Where's Kai? You know what? Kai is in the box. Let me allow you. Come on, Saka. I mean, I'm asking a lot of Saka there. Relax and play your game, boys. Odegaard needs to shoot more when chances come. Too much dribbling. If we lose, we're one step closer back in the top 4 race. Oi. Kivior wins the header. Timber, be strong. Timber's done well. Kai, time. Relax, Kai. Relax. You're by yourself. It's not a foul. I don't know why Arsenal players are stopping. Kai wasn't fouled. I'll tell you, I'm not going to lie. I don't want to be reactionary, but, you know, there's 20 minutes left, excluded any added on time. If nothing changes in life, nothing changes. Martinelli's got to come on. Partey's got to go in midfield. Something's got to change. Jorginho. Timber go right back. Even between Tierney and Lewis Skelly, dash one of them on. Partey's not doing bad, but we need something in midfield. Saliba, what's that? Trossard's got no chance there, man. What's that? That was dead. Unfortunately for us, Fulham made a meal of that. Declan Rice wins it back. Kivior. It's past the ball, man. I don't want to see you on the ball right now, Kivior, man. Gassing up shit. This is you lot's Arsenal fans' problem. Screams 2-0. Fulham, don't say that. He did try to shoot, but it was dead. IQ ballers don't shoot if they don't think they'll score. It's true. But you need to buy a raffle ticket. Jorginho, come on, man. We're trying to be too smart, boys, man. Unlucky, but come on. Back to basics, man. Everyone's trying to do the Iniesta thing. Come on, boys. Can we get one before half-time and we'll take it from there? I don't think we should panic yet, but there's going to have to be changes, man. Ref, how long's Leno want? Prick. And again, it's that long ball, man. Ironically, when Leno's going long, something you'd imagine we'd be able to deal with. When Leno's just hoofing it, that's where the problems are coming from. Slagging off Diop and Bassi, we ain't asked nothing of them. Fulham might be our kryptonite, man. I don't know why Fulham decided to be this to us, but right now they're winning. Shout out to Fulham. Declan Rice, Trossard, go on, son. But where's the options? Partey, come on. Partey, come on. That was Banduli. Don't lose it. There's too many gaps, Arteta. This is dead, man. Fulham looks scary on the count. Jimenez has done very well. Probably unfortunate not to get a foul there. Beyond the obvious of letting Fulham score, one of the biggest problems I think we've done is we've allowed them to grow confidence. They're still respecting us. They're still keeping their shape. They're still counter-attacking. So far, it's working. They're in the driver's seat for the 3 points. I'm not going to lie, it's Jorginho, man. I need to see something. You're normally the conductor. I need to see that. I'm not going to lie, Kivior, some of these passes to Trossard, they're dead, man. You're not helping him. Trossard, that was also dead. And again, the second balls, because there's too many gaps. Jorginho's got no chance of winning a foot race against Adama Traore. And here goes Adama down this left-hand side. Cuts in. Fortunately for us, he's crap. How to beat Arsenal. Have a good keeper that can catch a ball. That's all you need. Arsenal don't shoot from outside the box or even inside at times. People talking about if we lose, we need to get a win today, one step closer to the league title. We need to use that left-hand side more. Hella possession, but no chances. Set piece FC. But I need us to turn into set piece FC. We actually score goals. This is why I don't think we've been terrible, but fundamentally we're losing. You can have all the possession, you can knock the ball around and do these things. You need to ask a question. Pardon me, William Saliba. Everyone's just got to up it. Everyone's got to do a bit more. Martin Odegaard, it's quite predictable right now. Thomas Partey, Robertson's not going to hit Saka in his chin. The idea was good, but Robertson's quick, man. He's too alert for that. 2 on Arsenal, though. I feel the same against Bournemouth. We'll end 3-1 Arsenal. Arsenal will lose today. We're getting another defender in Jan, probably. Beautiful pass by Trossard, but it didn't mean anything. We're going to get an equalizer. I hope so. I mean, if it was to end 1-1, on one hand, it's a point game because we're losing, but anything less than 3 points is points dropped. It's all fun and games talking about City dropping points, about Liverpool dropping points against Newcastle. And obviously, they'll have a game in hand and everyone, but trying to move closer in what we have to do. You need to win games. We can't win them all, but come on. You got Declan Rice running in behind trying to conduct stuff. Jorginho, you're not playing rubbish, but you're not doing the Jorginho thing. Kivior, I need a bit more personality on the ball. Saliba, I'd extend that to you. Partey, Odegaard and Saka, you're prominent, but you're not really doing anything. Trossard's woken up in the last 5-10 minutes, but look where he's getting the ball. You're not going to make nothing happen. And then a culmination of errors, I think, in the one chance Fulham had, not to criticise them. It just needs to be better. It all just needs to be better. It's as simple as that. Everything's just got to be better. There's no way around it. We got 210 likes. Big up you lot. Can we get 300? Declan Rice, Partey, who, again, for all the waffling about right back, he's still going into midfield. Of course, on the counter-attack is scary. Just under 15 minutes excluded, added on time left of this first half. Is Leno's kit dirty? Timber. Even you, Timber, you're even a bit timid on the ball today, man. Not really seeing nothing in the inverted thing. I think you're better on the ball than Calafiori, but Calafiori's a lot more proactive. You're a bit too cute with it. We miss Gabriel. He's got a lot more personality on the ball than Kivior. And I'm not even criticizing Kivior. It's just right now we need that. You ain't got that. You ain't that. You never be that. Kai Havertz has pulled out to this right-hand side, but you want Kai's quiet, but I feel sorry for him. He's a service-reliant player. You don't create. He's irrelevant. Martin Odegaard. Trossard, no chance. Iwobi's done very well today in his defensive due diligence. It's dead in the final third, man. It's dead. Four points is a big psychological difference. We need a win today to add pressure. Drop points would be a disaster. Stop with the side-to-side, man. Put Martinelli driving forward is needed. At this moment, I'd rather Martinelli frustrate me with his lack of competent decision-making. And again, this is what, for me, we ain't got 8. Saliba's head has fallen to Adama Traore. Oh, boys. It's another one. Robertson's ball into the box. Timber's header. What about the second? Adama Traore. Tete. This is the thing we've let Fulham grow in confidence. Iwobi. Not even said anything about Iwobi and Smith Rowe, man. Imagine when they wake up. Iwobi on this right-hand side. Throw into Fulham. 0 threat left-hand side. Partey needs to be sent on the pitch. They're crowding out the Arsenal players in possession like how we do, as they should. Kivior's the weakest link, boy. Getting the donut of sadness vibes from this. Can't win them all, man, but to be fair, oh my God, that's a ball. I thank the Lord Smith Rowe's touch was terrible there. Boys, you're playing with fire. It's a great run from Smith Rowe, but we are fortunate his touch was dead. His touch, if I was Marco Silva or Fulham, Smith Rowe's touch has to be better there, and it might be 2-0. They have a lot to do. But look how quick, how easy that was. Come on, boys, man. Oh, big up Ethan, but I'm looking to Martinelli. I'm looking at solutions of getting Partey into midfield. Saliba, Declan Rice, Jorginho, I need you, man, because Declan Rice is doing what I need you to do, and obviously that's not going to bang. Timber as well. I love Timber, but you're not a couple men are not bringing nothing to the table on the ball. Like Timber's not bringing nothing. Jorginho's not. It sounds mad. Jorginho's not bringing nothing. Kivio's not bringing nothing. I'm not saying to force it, but come on now, boys. You're Arsenal footballers. You're the majority of you. If you don't play for your countries, you won trophies elsewhere. You're held in high regard. Come on, Kivio, carry it. Be brave. I don't mind that. Find Trossard. Trossard, don't be a hero, man. Oh, you know what? I don't mind that. I didn't find Kai, but you're doing what I want to see Odegaard doing. It's like we're still sleeping, man. And again, you've got the space between Kivio and Timber. We're going to get... Look at that. We're lucky. Do you know how lucky we are? Smith Rowe's first touch was dead there. And out of all these Fulham players, Arsenal players, you should know that's what Smith Rowe comes with. You know, he's bloody trained with him. Welby's ball, thankfully, he remembers he's an Arsenal fan. And it's a terrible ball from him. Come on, boys. Come on now. Because owing to our silly mistakes, not that Fulham are putting us under any real pressure, no disrespect to them, but it feels like one of them where you lot are going to have to go 2 goals down before you look half competent. I know there's been injuries in that, but like this is dead. This left-hand side, Trossard's trying. He's not been amazing, but he's getting the ball in dead positions. Kivio and Timber off the ball. There's too many gaps. Jorginho, I'm disappointed in you of all people. Kai Havertz crowded out. Again, that's one thing Fulham have done very well. Fulham have done their defensive due diligence when called upon very well today. They've doubled up when they needed to. Forget against Saka, against everyone. Jorginho, Arteta, half-time. The Jorginho thing is dead. And now we've got some more defending. Why the fuck are Timber and Kivio always... What's going on? Both of you are covering the sit. Come on, man. I know we're getting caught in the transitions, but come on. Where's the communication? You got Kivio right up Saliba's arse. You got Timber, whatever. Come on now, boys. On the ball's one thing, but switch on. You're playing a team that has several threats. You can't afford to do that, especially when they've warned you once already. Fulham are bopping us. Oh my gosh, Fulham are bopping us. Adama Traore, I thank the Lord Adama Traore's decision-making is rubbish because Fulham are going to get a second if we continue like this. Bukayo Saka on this right-hand side. We need some magic. It's an individual brilliance thing today. Bukayo, yeah. Saka, please. Leno, good save. Corner kick. Ref, is there a handball? I'm shameless. I'm calling for something. Corner boys, I need you, man. Come on. Long ball's killing us. Scared, like shaky when Fulham counter. Kivio and Timber, this left-hand side is not the thing today, man. Sometimes it goes wrong. Gaffer, I'm disappointed in Jorginho today, man. Again, Saliba, dive, please. Look at it. And then now the ref, the third time, now you want to talk to him. Saliba, he likes you, man. That boy or woman, look at his long hair. He likes you, man. Sour, I know. Fulham have done their homework on these set pieces. I don't think we're going to get out the hood with set pieces today. Saliba, if he grabs you, please take a tumble. Come on, Saka. I need a delivery. Come on, Saka, man. Jorginho. Declan Rice. Boys. Tranquillo. Saka. Robertson's done very well to get out to Saka whenever he could. It's on him like a ref. Saka's done well. Release it, Saka. It's not adapting. It's not adapting. Saka, what's that? Throw into Arsenal anyways. Come on. Come on. Set piece juice is non-existent, not creating anything. That's a good switch of play from Declan Rice. They said he doesn't pass forward. Timber, Trossard, please, man. Trossard drops his shoulder. Okay. Saliba, all right. Bukayo. Kai Havertz, bro. I'm not going to lie. I just need to Kai Havertz in the middle today, man. I appreciate it, Kai, but stay in the middle. Saka. All right, come on. Oh. Unlucky. I'll be real. I'm not even criticizing Declan Rice, but from Declan Rice looks like our consistent threat. We're in issues, man. Come on. Brighton are winning a goal to nil if you don't care. Bro, Jimenez is a nuisance, man. Declan Rice and Kivior have made a mess of that. More so Kivior. And again, I'm not like it's disrespectful to Fulham. But anytime they pump a ball they're playing football, but anytime they pump a ball forward, they're asking us if that's a ball. Just please don't go a second goal down. Thank the Lord for trust out there. Fulham deserve their lead. This is what we've done to many teams. Give us one chance, score, be solid defensively. Everyone stay disciplined. Fulham have not, and I'm not even criticizing them, Fulham have not had to do much. I don't want to sound reactionary, but sometimes things go wrong, you know. I think you just have to change up the thing. Ref, that's ours. See, Calvin Bassey, ref, and he's kicked the ball away. Ref, come on, man. Ref, come on, man. That's a yellow. 100% it's not, but it's a that thing. Big up Fulham, but if there is a weakness, it's Diop and Calvin Bassey. You're making them look like Saliba and Gabriel. Fulham deserve their league. Kits ain't it? They got white kits, so you'll see very quickly if it's dirty. Martin Odegaard. It's not the time for skills, man, but Partey's got it. Odegaard, what do I know? That was wavy. That wasn't, though. Bro, you buy one of the best sixes in the world, then you want them to be at 8 and turn into effing Frank Lampard. You can't act confused. Big up Reece Nelson. You can't act confused. If Declan Rice looks like our biggest threat running in behind, we're in trouble. You didn't get signed for 100 million. You didn't get signed for 100 million, get capped by England, win captain West Ham and win a European trophy because of you in the final third. That's not you. Just win the ball back, be a handbrake, anything beyond that's a bonus. Ref, how long does he want the ball? Ref, fucking hell, come on with the time wasting now, man. Stop being a dickhead. Come on, ref, man. How many times? Kivio, come on, just pass the ball, man. Like, you're not on that, man. Declan Rice been one of our better players, but like, bro, that's the bigger issue. And again, non-existent in the final third from us. Look, Fulham, if anything, Fulham in the last couple of stages, they've given the ball away very cheaply. Jimenez, serious striker masterclass there. Anytime he's giving Saliba and Kivio serious problems, and actually Rice, hold up, play lit. How many times has Leno just gone long and we're in issues? Arteta, put Declan Rice as a 6. Put Partey in midfield, please. The smart football thing is not going to work today. It's not. Shout out Jimenez. Forget the goal. You can't forget the goal, but masterclass, I'll be real. Fulham have grown in confidence, stopped respecting us, and started to, show a bit more of their quality in the final third. Look, anytime again, Arteta, change up the thing, man. There's too much gaps with Timber and Kivior. Come on now. God, please. Half time, we're going at 1-0. This is horrible, man. This is horrible. Jimenez working us too, man. He's working us, boys. Like, you need half time, man. I don't know. You lot are still sleeping. I don't know what you lot are. And it's not terrible, but it's not good, is it? Raj, put the ball down. Saliba once, man. Listen, air Kivio now, man. Air that now. Air that. Forget that. You as well, Timber. You're great, but you just pass the ball to the guys that want to play football today, because I don't know what some of you lot are doing. Anytime we bring out this nice kit and we wear nice clothes, boy, shadow of ourselves away from home this season. Ultimately, football's decided by both boxes. Didn't defend well for the one chance Fulham had, offering nothing in the final third. Not really sure what the midfield thing is doing. Like, Declan Rice, I think you're doing all right, but it's a needle in a haystack. I'd probably fucking take Kivio off, man. Giving the ball away. Arteta, please. You sign up for this. When you don't sign what you need to sign in the summer, when you're relying on guys, You've got Kai Havertz, headless chicken, and I'm not even dissing Kai. You've got a player that needs service. Nothing is being presented to him. The space between Timber and Kivior, there's not learning. Whether it's against Saliba, Kivior, even Declan Rice when he's dropped back defensively, there's issues. What the hell is that, Trossard? Brother. It will be showing us mercy, man. Look, bro, bro. You got flipping Diop galloping like a prime Rio Ferdinand. Smith Rowe to Iwobi. Yeah, we're going to get smoked soon if you lot are not careful. Jimenez. Adama Traore. Credit to Fulham. They're doing to us professional performance. Professional performance from Fulham. Professional performance from Fulham so far. Odegaard, they clamped him into next week. Odegaard got clamped. Play on, be strong. That's ours, ref. That's ours. How is that Fulham's? Come on! Fucking hell, ref. Odegaard's is more of a fan. You've played on. The fuck, ref? Thank the Lord, it's only 1 minute of added on time. You don't need half time. You don't need half time. And it needs to be one of those. Arteta, first 5 to 7 minutes, I think you should just go in the change rooms and shut up. Don't say nothing. The players need to talk to themselves. Because what's going on? You can bring people to water, you can't help them drink. What's wrong with you lot? What's wrong with you lot? You're not offering nothing in midfield. Did not defend well for that opportunity. Fulham are definitely growing in confidence because they're doing a lot. They're playing good football. They're growing in confidence. Any long ball. And if you're Marco Silva, keep pumping it forward. Keep pumping it forward. Because we're struggling with that. They're starting to grow in confidence and play football. They're defending superbly. They're not giving us a lot of space. Yeah, they've had a couple corners. We've had a couple corners. They've done their homework in that regards. Credit to Fulham. Professional performance all round from them. Professional performance. If you're Marco Silva, you want your team to grow in a bit of confidence. But ref, the minute's been added on. Come on, man. Lock it off now. Lock it off now. Lock it off now. Thank the Lord it's half time. Thank the Lord it's half time. Swear down, it's not half time. No ideas. Devoid of ideas. Devoid of ideas right now. First 10 minutes, literally, because I think they scored in the 11th. That's the only thing I'm happy with. Timber, you're not on that in today, man. What the flip is this? Arteta, on another day, what we're doing today will work. Today is not that. Timber right back. Partey in midfield. I don't know what you have to do between Kivi or whatever you want to do. Someone needs to go left back. Whether you want to put the young Lewis Skelly and throw him into a baptism of fire or you want to play Tierney, do something. Martinelli needs to be coming on first 10 minutes. The first sub, Jorginho, you're not doing what you need to do. Jorginho, you're not doing nothing. Make a sub. Make a sub. Make a sub. Jorginho, come off. Partey in midfield. We're not doing well enough defensively in the defensive third. You're not offering nothing in the final third. Midfield, I don't know what's going on. Declan Rice is probably our biggest threat. Credit to him for that, but ain't no one trying to see Declan Rice hitting it first time with his left foot, running in behind. It's square pegs in round holes. Partey's been all right. Fulham professional performance, growing in confidence, riding their luck well. Not even that they've had to ride their luck. Defending well, not giving up much space. Arsenal presented you with one opportunity. You've taken it. I've seen Arsenal do this performance to other teams. Right now, it's 3 stupid points dropped. Stop equating possession and Odegaard doing little stuff with his shoulders to bring in something. Odegaard, Saka, all of you wake up because you lot have been a bit lively. Yeah, wake up. Wake up. First 10 minutes, no issues. The 11th minute or from the moment Fulham scored, it's got worse. Disappointed with Jorginho. You're a baller. You're not doing balling things today. Marco Silva done his homework. Big him up. Trossard's grown into the game a bit as well, but Trossard's getting the ball in some dead areas, man. Odegaard having a stinker against a mid-block. Who would have thought it was possible? I wouldn't say he's having a stinker, but like, bro, you're this and that. I allow Odegaard, man. It's been a busy week, man. It's been a busy week for Martin Wondergaard, man. His kids kept him up today, man. He ain't slept. He ain't slept. What the hell is this, boys? Come on, man. The performance, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know, the bad thing is we're a goal down and we're not necessarily playing well or looking inspired. The spark is gone. The only saving grace is there's 45 minutes to salvage something in it. I'll be back in a second, people, man. I need to get a drink. Like, I'm thirsty, man. Give me 2 seconds. Let me know how you lot feel about the game. This is a easy thing. It's okay. It's okay. Everyone, sit down. Sit down. Nobody talk. Sit down. Nobody talk. It's gonna have to be an elite talk, elite halftime talk from Mikel Arteta, man. Square pegs in round holes. Gaffer as well. The players have to take responsibility. But Gaffer, this is the idiot thing. You have to take responsibility for this. Fulham are definitely not doing just stupid long balls. But anytime it goes long, we're in issues. Jimenez is terrorizing, man. The one thing Fulham are doing against our players, we're not doing. Double up against him. He's strong. Be humble. One of you get tight. One of you get tight to him. There's no pauses in football. One of you get tight to him. Get right up his arse. Pause from a footballing perspective. And one of you drop off. What's going on? Kivio's a headless chicken. 1 minute you're... Sorry, the time is still going. 1 minute Kivio's flipping over, covering for Saliba. Like they're following each other. Timber's in the half space. Where's the leaders in that defense? Come on, man. This is where my frustration comes from. Beyond the obvious, I don't want to lose 100%, but we're not doing the flipping basics. The basics are not being done right now. The basics are not being done right now. The basics are not being done. Basics are not being done. Flipping basics. The basics are not being done. Get Tini on. Get Tini on. Trust like you got 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes before Martinelli. Kai Havertz, I feel sorry for you on one hand because it's the same old, same old. If my midfield, if Jorginho's not on it, Odegaard's not really doing Odegaard stuff. Partey, there's only so many times you can invert into midfield. I can't really get onto you, Kai, but you could argue if Kai Havertz is not dropping into midfield and doing all that Kai Havertz stuff, then you're irrelevant as well. And the one players that have been a bit more prominent, the Odegaards, the Sakas, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. Fulham, nothing to say from them. Professional performance, mid and low blocks when required, doubling up when required, done their homework from the corners, troubling us with long balls, playing football when they can. First 10 minutes straight, and then the 11th minute, like, bro, fucking come on, bro. Kivio's gone, tried to go deep. Timber's unaware. Saliba's tried to come across. It's too late now. Maybe even David Raya could do better there. It's, you know, you're playing a street smart striker in Jimenez. Come on, boys. I don't care about Gabriel not being here and all of that jazz. Of course I do, but that's dead. Injuries happen. This is what we've got. Stupidness. It's not Man United at home where you've got fuck all to do now. You actually have to play ball today. You actually have to play ball today, boys. Nothing really down our left-hand side. To be fair, Trossard, I thought he was bringing a bit more to the table as the game went on, but it's dead. It's so dead. So dead. The basics are non-existent today, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Jimenez, Fulham, fair play. Us, dead. Could Raya do better there as well? Maybe as well, because I've seen, we used to get mad when Ramsdale was doing all of that. Used to get mad when Ramsdale was doing that. You got square pegs in round holes, man. Declan Rice has an 8. It's like asking a dolphin to climb a tree, man. It's an idiot thing. Well, Declan Rice has had a left-footed volley. Saliba's headers whistled wide. Bro, that's got to be, within 14, 15 games of a season so far, that's got to be Leno's easiest 45 minutes. Easiest 45 minutes. Someone's just in my DM saying Partey's not offering anything on the right-hand side. You know what? Football's funny. We can all watch the game and see different things, but fucking hell, some people are Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder in it. Bloody hell. Both teams have had one shot on target. So 1-0's on brand. Statistically, it probably should have been us who scored, but we ain't had, at no point have we gone, oh, bloody hell, what a good save, Leno. Dead. You didn't defend well for that moment. You're not offering anything in the final third. Midfield is non-existent. How do you expect to win a game of football? How do you expect to win a game of football? Credit to Fulham, even their wingers, they're doing their homework. Do you know how lucky we are? Smith Rowe's first touch was dead as well. Nil-nil, boys. We know it's 1-0 to Fulham, but 0-0, boys. 0-0. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's all right, man. Forget the league and all that jazz. How bad do you lot want it? How bad do you lot want to salvage this game? You're all grown enough, old enough, ugly enough, experienced enough. Whether you're young, the only ones that with the experience is young Ethan and Lewis Kelly, who are not on the pitch. You're all old enough to know you're playing fucking shit. Manager as well. What's going on? But when I say we've fallen off a cliff defensively, I'm negative. The Arsenal of last season, you don't concede that dickhead goal, regardless of who's out there. Stop bringing certain man to the trenches. Yeah, they can play against a shitty United side. Stop bringing man to the trenches. It's tough out there. There's Jack boys out there. It's scary. Like, certain men are not built for this. I'm not seeing leadership in midfield. I'm in defense as well. I'm not seeing leaders. I'm not seeing leaders. I'm not seeing no leaders. Everyone just do better now. Everyone just do better. Not one player can tell you. None of you can say you done your thing. Right? You ain't had nothing to do today, but you maybe could have done better for that. Everyone's got to up it now. If you can do it in 2 touches, stop taking 7. Everyone's got to do it. Everyone needs to be a protagonist in this 45 minutes now. Bro, Odegaard's soft, but bro, in the same way I'm not looking like, for me, I know Arteta is asking Odegaard to conduct us, our press, and Rice to be at 8. I am not going to get mad at Kai Havertz for a lack of individual brilliance because I understand my players. Yes, we can criticize them. You're not creating for Havertz. He's limited. Not Odegaard winning duels and all of that jazz. Cool. Don't win them. Just fucking pass the ball. You're not there for that. Declan Rice, not going to get too mad at you missing chances. Don't care if you're playing as an 8. Not what I want to see. It's square pegs in round holes right now. You throw in the fact that every player is not quite at it. Don't know what's going on. It's that age-old thing. Our right-hand side ain't quite at it. We're fucked. Timber, I got a lot of love for Timber, but on the ball, what are you doing? What are you bringing to the table today? What's the point coming from Ajax Academy, being Dutch international, inverted left back, wearing Predator boots, if you're not going to bring that in? And if you're not going to bring nothing on the ball, make sure you and Kivior are switched on. Kivior, Timber, Saliba, everyone's at 6s and 7s consistently defensively. Don't look like there's communication. Fulham are doing a lot. Once again, Fulham are doing a lot more than just pumping it long. But anytime they do it, we're in trouble. If you're Marco Silva, you're telling them to keep doing it. Honest to God, if you're Marco Silva, you're telling them, boys, it's only 1-0, you know. Yeah, Havertz is losing the ball there, but you're on your J's, bro. You're on your J's. Jorginho's not doing the one thing I wanted from Jorginho today. Cool. We know you, uncle, the legs ain't there. Conduct. You've probably been the worst out of all of them in the midfield, really. Declan Rice, my only issues with you are seeing you in the final third because I don't think you're going to score. You've probably been the best in the midfield. Partey, I think when you're inverting, you're bringing something to the table. Odegaard, you're trying to be proactive. The quality and the swagger and everything and the glee is just not there. For what it's worth, I hope Arteta has made a change. I don't think he's changing up nothing right now. Don't care how you do it. Get Partey in midfield. With Timber, you're going to have to go right back. I don't want to see Timber and Kivior next to each other. We're going to concede again via that. You're not communicating. Kivior's limited on the ball. Timber's bringing nothing. None of you are communicating. Saliba, I need you to lead that defense. I can't expect you to do it all. We're never going to win this game of football. It's over. I mean, it could be over, but until 90th minute, I don't want to hear none of that. If any of those players think that they can't get something out of the game, F off. Too much back passing. I'm not against that necessarily. Like, I don't want us to force the issue, but there needs to be a bit more intention and invention going through the motions. As I said, literally the first 10 minutes, cool. That's the happiest I've been so far. It's cool. Then what happened in the 11th? This is why you can't switch off in the Premier League. People can sit there and talk nonsense about Fulham. This is a professional performance from Fulham. We've done this a couple of times to teams. You gave us one chance, cool, we'll score. We don't have to do too much. And what is making me more concerned is you saw at the start, Fulham, you know, they had 11 men behind the ball, really in their half. They're starting to think we can do something. We're quite fortunate that Smith Rowe's first touch was dead. Iwobi's final pass was horrible. Adama Traore a couple of times hasn't been switched on. We are so fortunate there. Ah, man. And I know it's always the ones that are not involved that you waffle about, yeah? And, boy, Zinchenko defensively L's, but it's one where you would love to have Zinchenko available still. You know what? I know he's young. Lewis Skelly might have to come on. If you're not going to do the Tierney thing and we're just going to, for this game, have a normal left back, slap on Lewis Skelly, man. He'll do a bit more on the ball than what I've seen from Timber. Timber, you're playing within yourself today, man. Madly within yourself. And you're not alone. We're not going to do this scapegoating and blaming one player. Even Kivior, we can't all make it about Kivior because Kivior's dead. Not going to get us out the hood. But bro, like he's actually. I'm not even. The only thing I'm vexed with Kivior is the lack of communication. You've tried to get tight to him and it's cool. You've lost that. You've got to effing get back in position. Man. Timber is not good at left back. Timber needs to go back to the left. Our corners are not going to work today. They've done their homework. Question, how much do we want it? They got to flipping want it, bro. What midfield changes do you think we need to make? Do we go Moreno first or Gamble and Ethan? If it was up to me, which it's not, Timber, you're going right back. Jorginho, you're coming off. Yeah. Party, you're going in midfield. Timber, you're going right back. Either Tierney or Lewis Skelly. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Then 10, 15 minutes in, then you've got to go for the Martinelli. Then after that, 10, 15 minutes beyond that point, then I'm gambling. When it's looking a bit desperate, then I'm gambling on Ethan for probably Odegaard. Or I'll be real, if Saka don't up it, I mean, you never want to take Saka off, especially when you're trailing, but that's got to be a genuine option. Missing White, definitely. Kivior don't even scare till he's lazy. But I won't say he's lazy. Is Trossard playing today? He's been a lot more active than some. If we don't win this game, the feeling is going to be hard to recover. Give everything. The team looks very leggy. Why change the lineup? It seems the pressure of closing on Liverpool is getting to them. I mean, I don't think they've gone into this game beyond the obvious thinking about that. And if we're crying about being leggy, which is obviously valid, Fulham had a midweek game as well, you know. I think they played 24. I could be wrong, but I'm sure they played 24 hours after us. Partey's playing right back because we don't have any other options, same as every other time we play him there. Second half to begin, man. 2 shots on target. Fulham have made it count, but Fulham have had the more notable moments. And the second half has kicked off. Haven't asked a damn question of Diop or Bassi, which would be the 2 weak areas. That's better. Kivior's won the header. That's better. Everyone just calm down. The players. Us, we can panic. No one can shoot. Bring Jesus on and remove Havertz. It's not doing anything. Birthday boy might need to come on in Sterling. Marco Silva's done his homework, man. The rain got to the gunpowder overnight. It seems we're not firing. Move Rice to left back. Partey to the 6. I don't know about the Rice thing. Maybe if, you know, God forbid, if it's 10 minutes left and we've got a gamble, just tell Rice to be aware of that area. It doesn't look like there's been any changes. One of them balls are going to be perfect and we'll do nothing. Going to be right for Fulham and we got it. This is not the team. Why don't you think he's going to make a change? That's stubborn of Arteta. Because to be fair, whether I want changes, which I clearly do or not, like as a manager, you might be seeing different stuff. 100% Fulham is cage trenches footy, and right now we're academy football. You can't be rocking up in games like this with good youths. No changes. It's risky putting MLS on against Traore. It's risky putting him on against Liverpool. It's risky when we've got 10 men against City. It's risky bringing on Tierney. It's risky not changing things. Everything brings a risk. You got to take risks and prosper in this life. And everyone's fucking, not saying you, everyone's fucking on the bench. Like, it doesn't matter now. This is the squad. Utilize it. Oh, hit Trossard quicker, man. It's here with Bakayo. Big second half, man. Can't take off Havertz because only goal scorer up top, but lacks the movement and energy Jesus has. Trossard to be sacrificed. So, yeah, you said that. We will get a chance, whether we take it or it will be another thing. Traore, Saliba, don't foul him. Don't foul him. Lovely, lovely. Well in party. Odegaard, come on, it's got to be better. Saka, you're going to have to use your right peg. Okay, maybe you shouldn't use your right peg. Fulham have dealt with that, but Partey's won it again. No foul, no foul, no foul, no foul. See, Saliba, you're gambling with Jimenez there. Don't foul him, Partey. Okay, you fouled him, reset. Come on, man. Hey, boys, the foul's been given. Get back in position. It's been given. It's clear Arteta doesn't think he'll get sacked, so he won't change things. I think if he wants to change things or not change things today, it's rightly or wrongly, it's just about winning the game. I don't think he's thinking about sack. Arsenal is a specialist in failure, a club without ambition. Arsenal need 4 quality players in Jan, or they'll go empty season again. Kai, Odegaard, Trossard, Kivior, Timber aren't playing. Jorginho needs to come off as far as I can see. Maybe I'm wrong, but this game looks too physical for him. It probably is, but Jorginho's not bringing that in now. I hope Uncle gets his act together. Fuck it. Trossard. Trossard. Come on now. Come on now. It won't be down this right-hand side. Lovely, Timber. That's ours. I'm not going to lie, I thought it was Fulham's. Boys, relax. Here's a question. Would you take Dan Ashworth and Fast need a new man for the job and he's free right now? Need to do my homework for his history, but like you've been sacked a couple of months at United. Obviously, things can happen, but like, was you the right man? Pick up DG, smash the lights. I feel like this is a game we need to win through set pieces since we're not creating enough from open play. They've done their homework on us from set pieces. As much as I love us, it's games like this. You just wish you had players of individual brilliance. Like, obviously, Saka is probably the closest thing we got to that. But you look at Liverpool against Southampton, for example, just bail us out. I mean, Robertson skipped past Partey. Thank the Lord David Raya collected. Arteta, it's going to get ugly if things don't change, you know. It's going to get ugly. Martin Odegaard, Thomas Partey. It's going to get ugly. Partey to Kai Havertz. Bassey's done very well there to get his body across and jump on the floor. Very smart foul to win. Smith Rowe skips past Declan Rice. You're a good player. Where did they sign you from? Fair play. And the game is just that, again, with the second half, naturally there's tired legs. And when there's tired legs, there starts to become mistakes and the game becomes open. Jorginho scaring me. I still believe in you, Jorginho. Ref, that's a yellow. That's a yellow. Lukic has fouled Saka. That's a yellow, ref. Don't boy. He's got none of the ball there, ref. Come on, man. Get the fucking cards out, man. Thank you. Need a bit more of that, Sacks. Need a bit more of that, Sacks. We've got options at right back. Is very simple. Where? When everyone's fit. When and if. Give Fulham their credit. I don't think that applies to me. Sell Tommy. Bro, you stressing me out. Respectfully, fuck off then, innit? The players make Odegaard get injured by putting him in problems a lot and they don't flow for his type of work he does. If we can't beat Fulham away, what hope can we have? Went into this season knowing it's all about fine margins. Can't lie, I'm on putting Lewis left back, Timber right back, Partey gets in midfield. Declan Rice, do you know what? That's a half decent set piece. Saliba, keep that on. I swear he used to be a striker growing up. Show me something. Show me something. Where's his options? Where's his options? Trust up, please. Just go home. Just go home. Thank you. Okay, the move's there. Just keep the ball. Jorginho, please, man. You're better than what you've displayed so far. Declan Rice. Saka. Back post settings, man. Scumbag. Corner kick. DJs tell me why I ain't got the answers. Just poor movement. Left-hand side. Kai is just ish. Not smart, cute players. We aren't going to score from a set piece this game. Traore is locking out Saliba. Listen, as much as I like being set piece FC and corner boys and waffling about corners, at the end of the day, bro, I need to bring something in terms of open play. That was a half decent ball into the box. It's just a case of how much you lot want it now. Pardon me. We've got another corner. How much do you lot want it? Traore is on to Saliba. Rev, come on, man. Declan Rice's ball. Yes! Corner boys! Corner boys! How many times we them corner boys don't give us some corners, boy? Yes! Switch on. I'm not happy. 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 There's no need to be celebrating. Yeah. What did we say at the beginning? You got to put a good ball into the box. You have to win the first balls and the seconds. Saliba asks for leadership. Brilliant, man. Corner boys. Corner boys. Corner boys. See, Traore, stop grabbing him like gal at carnival. Allow it. You switched off, you pussy. Oh, okay, let me calm down. Oh, Tete, please be playing him on side. Oh, they might get away with that. Cronkies, please. Pay the peas. Pay the peas. Pay the peas. Oh, no, he's on. The angles are making me nervous. He looks on from that angle, then off from the other. You know, Arsenal tax. Yeah, boys. Let's just carry on, man. Let's just carry on now. It's where the longer it goes on, the more we're gonna get zanged in it. I think we can chalk that off. We can. Boys, motivation now. Motivation. Oh no, he's on. Oh, don't take the piss. He's on. He's on. The longer it goes on, the more we're gonna get zanged. He's on. He's on. And that angle, he looks. Oh, they're confusing me, man. The longer it goes on, we're getting shagged, man. Yes! Let's go. Everyone calm down, man. Everyone calm down. Tranquillo, we're getting upset for no reason, man. Everyone calm down. It's all cool, man. It's calm now. Yes, Saliba. Come on. It's calm now. Everyone calm down. And you don't need to calm down. You got yourself back in the game. This is the best thing we've done, excluding the first 10 minutes. Everybody effing wake up now and play like Arsenal footballers. I like how you've been playing in the last 4 or 5 games. Come on, man. Don't rub out like this. I know we can't win them all, but I've talked a lot of nonsense to my friends that support other clubs. I'm not on Humble Pie this week. I'm not on it this week. Trossard, I know you got something. Odegaard, come on, you're a dad now, man. Come on. Boys, that's another free header. That's another free loose ball. Arteta, it's got to the point you've got to pattern that now because that was in the first half. It keeps happening. Jorginho, show them. Come, Unks. Okay, Wonder God. It's all calm, man. Woo! Corner boys. Corner boys. Big up Kai for that, man. I'm at the point, I don't care who scores, how we score, just that we score. Partey. Aye, Saka, take a tumble. Aye, that's our ball, you know. Where's the man, them? Boys, come on, man. Come on. Jimenez. Jimenez. If any young boys out there, yeah, that are trying to be footballers or strikers, this weekend, I hope you watched Jimenez and I hope you watched Chris Wood. They've given serious masterclass. That's why Mikel Arteta didn't make changes. We're shameless. As soon as I watch, we score. Well, where you been for 45 minutes then, mate? Go on, Declan. That's ours, ref. That's ours. That's our boys. Come on. Who's got that dog in them? Come on. Arteta is always to subvert expectations, DJ. It's annoying. He and the boys better find a way to win. But 10 minutes in, the only things we've done well is get ourselves back in it. We're actually looking all right now. Saka, go on. Do him, man. Do him. Black Iron Robin. It was a good idea, man, but it's just too high for Declan. Boys. Rice, you know, I hope you score, man, because you've actually been one of the better players. What annoys me the most is how often one goal is enough to beat us. We love to shoot ourselves in the foot, man. And to be fair, yeah, I don't care, but big up Kai Havertz as well for his work for that. But the one time Adama Traore's not kind of done his work from the set pieces, they've shagged themselves. Jesus will just do jinky-majinky and not shoot. Do you know what? It's a wet day, though. Maybe Gabriel Jesus might not score, but maybe you doing your dribbling thing we can get a penalty. Go on, Kai, chase that. Get there, Kai. Get there. Oi, Kai, that's ours. Oi, this is why you don't chat shit about Kai Havertz. He might not be your cup of tea or the guy. He's needed. Timber. Okay, Timber, I was vexed in the first half, but you're back now. You remembered yourself. Trossard, do him. Trossard, madness. Trossard. Into the hands of Leno. Timber, you remembered yourself. I don't know what you was trying to do. I don't know what Timber I saw. It must have been your twin brother in the first half, but you're back passing the ball and doing what needs to be done now. Trossard, a bit more venom though. Arteta, Martinelli, man, keep them honest. Tim BC. I still maintain you can play left back, but I only want to see you play left back when we're playing like the Liverpools and Cities games. We need to bring something to the table. Forget that. Lovely Saliba. Fulham, allow us, man. We need this. Calvin Bassey, Saliba, hey, Lita, Party, tranquillo. Everybody tranquillo. It's here with Jorginho. Come on, let's go. Unks, lovely. Odegaard, let's go. You're a dad now. Your kid's gonna watch this one day. Kai Havertz. Rice, I hope you score, man. Nice, had to go do stuff and we've equalized. Yes, we have. What? Yeah, pause for that, man. I don't know what you're on there, man. The energy is shifting. We need it to shift. Where's their corner? There's always a chance. Top where FC, love the hate. Give us more, another corner. Bro, I'm all for this. If you're out there, suddenly it doesn't feel so cold anymore. Come on, lads, step up now. Amen. Let's go, man. Let's go. Come on, boys, man. Don't rub out like this. Odegaard, please. If we get 3 points, we have got out of jail. Odegaard, that's a sexy ball. Unlucky, Kai. That's a corner, though, ref. It's a corner, though. It's come off a white shirt. You don't know until you call it. I was about to say, DG, it was given last year against Fulham. Oh, 100%. I told you we're winning this. Let's score, though. We need to get... Oh, they're bringing on Pereira and Wilson. Yeah. Harry Wilson is a very good player. Pereira's very good from dead ball scenarios. Arteta, I need to see you be proactive as well. Oh, I can never doubt my manager. Nelly's getting warm. Martinelli, you're scoring today. Kai Havertz, lovely. Trossard, be strong. Trossard. Trossard up against Tete. Do him. Unlucky, Trossard. You got another chance. Please pattern up. Trossard, look up. Please. Dad, ref. Oi. Ref, have a look. Wait, goal kick. It's at least a minimum a corner. It's definitely not a pen, but have a look. That's the end of Trossard's evening anyways. When the going gets tough, the real G's come on. Martinelli showed them, man. They talk a lot of nonsense about you. Trossard, unlucky, man. It's a bit sad for you, Trossard, because I feel you've huffed and puffed in certain stages. You've done a lot better today, but it's just not it, innit? Trossard, don't watch that. Martinelli, come on. I'm not going to lie, Sterling. I know it's your birthday. I want to see you get minutes, but I'll be real. I don't care about your birthday now. I care about the 3 points. Emil Smith-Rowe, smash the like button. My son. Back to cheering you on tomorrow, man, but I'm happy you stunk up the place. Taking off a Dharma. See, this is where Marco Silva's scaring me. You're doing some tactical nonsense now, innit? You're doing some tactical thing. Harry Wilson, do you know what? That guy's got good delivery. He's in a good patch of form. Wilson scares me, man. He's the sort to score from a long-range strike and that. Make no mistake, both teams are in it. We've had a little fight back now. The tide has been turning slightly, but they're definitely not out. It's anyone's guess now. Ref, how long's Leno won? Leno's gone long. The long balls have been killing us. Kivio, be strong, bro. Hey, that's what I want to see. Nelly, do him. Brazil. Nelly, go on, put the burners on, man. Exactly, there's time to build. Tranquillo. Us fans, we can be as excited as we want. Everyone else, tranquillo. What we feeling about the game now? This group chat is the most dramatic I've seen in a long time on my days. Maybe flashbacks of last season. That's what football's about, man. Going through the motions. I'd rather us be boring Arsenal, but boy. Saliba. All we need to do is win. So when we're watching Chelsea Spurs, we can just enjoy trolling. Saliba, I love that, you know. Oh, Odegaard's not strong. It will be. Be strong. Aye. Oh, Jorginho, calm down. Do you know what the hell do I know? That's why I'm on YouTube and you're a baller. That's a great ball. Kai, you've done brilliant. Saka, please. Wakanda now. Odegaard, please. Please, man. Havertz, bang that. You deserve that, man. Is it corner ref? Kai, you're better than that. Pardon me. That was dead. That was dead. Odegaard, Saka, you lot are... Sometimes just clot it, man. I know you lot are good guys, but just hit it. Man, still on an extra order of dumpling. Big up Smith Rowe, man, but safe. Just when Trossard got going, but I still think it's a good sub. You can't chill for 58 minutes, then think you should stay on. I think Trossard had better moments. I think the left-hand side's been dead anyways. Like, you've got Kivio over there. Timber in the first half. Weren't really bringing that into the table. But yeah, man. Kivio, be brave, man. You know, I believe in you, Kivio. Kivio, you need to fake Martinelli. Martinelli chasing the ball down made it look a lot better than it actually was. Saliba, Jorginho, Unks, please. Uncle, relax, relax. Thank you. Odegaard, wavy stuff, please. Jorginho on the ball. Okay. It's nice to see you lot woke up, man. Jorginho, Odegaard, like, Timber, like, what was you lot on in the first half? I don't recognize you lot. Still in United mode. Partey. And he's not, you know, for all the talk about, oh, Partey right back, he's not been the biggest issue. Oh, Sacks couldn't bring that down. No foul, ref. Timber, lovely. Partey. Everyone just tranquil, man. We're going to get a chance. We need to take it, though. There's no such thing as a perfect goal. Just bang it down. True? Right, man just said F Smith Rowe. Fair enough. Hey, Saliba's my guy. You know, Declan Rice is screaming for the pass. He's airing it. Finally gave it to him when there's no other option. Declan, I hear it. To be fair, where Declan is right now, that's where you want to see Donny in the 6th. Saliba, oh, he read it. Unlucky. Saka, help him. Saka, help him. Saliba, that was dead. Kivio, big Kivio, you got this. Raya, we doing? Kivio and Raya, talk, please. Raya, I love the fact that you took control of the situation. Kivio, grow a pair, man. Let your nuts hang, man. Fuck. You doing? I don't know how Jorginho won that free kick, but I'm here for it, Unks. Even you, Jorginho. I don't know. I didn't recognize the Jorginho in the first half. I don't know where. I can't believe you. I don't know what you lot were on in the first half. Even you, Odegaard. Well, to be fair, Odegaard was one of the prominent ones. Oh, Rice, Partey. Keep that Timber. Timbeezy. Martinelli wants. Spray that. Too much. Unlucky teams. A little less on that, though. We're finally waking up. Arteta. You got to be proactive with them subs, though. It might have to be Tierney. I know we like to do this cute and clever inverted thing. It might just have to be Tierney, cross the ball, Kai, Scummy. Big up Marco Silva for the Montclair jacket. Smash the like button. Kivio's so timid. He's too timid, man. Wet between the ears, man. I like him, though, but he's soft. For me, I look at... I'm not even criticizing Kivio like that, but like I struggle to believe that you was... And I question... I on the best of days, I question the Italian league. But like, bro, how was you held in high regards in Italy? You're not a madman and like, Polish international. Lewandowski waffles about you. Italy, the university of defending. You're like, I'm not asking you to be the best, but at least be a bit of a, you know, a leader. And like, you're timid, man. Like, if you didn't look at him and know he's not their age, you would think he's Lewis Skelly and Ethan, like guys that are just coming from the academy. And even them two, there's more personality. That's a ball. Kai, I know you're patterning. That's great defending by Robertson. Kai, you tried. Kai, keep fighting. Oh, it's falling to Jorginho. Kai Havertz. Saka. Be strong. Oh, he's done well. Odegaard. Kai, get in the box. Just let the ball to Sacks. Hit it. Sacks, hit it. We're trying to do too much. Someone foul him because they're going to counter. Martinelli, and again, Kivio, bro. Why? Do you know what? I allow you because maybe the gaffers told you to just get tight to Jimenez. Maybe they've said that, and you've done well on that occasion. Maybe. Leno's gone long. Timber, I know you got that. Timbeezy remembered himself today. Jorginho. Okay. Are we back to Unai Emery's second half FC? Unlucky. You need to try Martinelli. I'm not on the Martinelli striker thing. Bring Tierney with Moreno on last 10 minutes. It might have to be that. Fulham are making mistakes. But we need to take advantage of this. This is a game. This game is a game of stamina. It seems Arsenal are running them down. That's why Martinelli's on now to stretch their defense. It's needed, man. Obviously, I just want to win the game, but then you do have to sit here and ask. Like, hindsight's a wonderful thing, but what the hell was going on in the first half? Because, yeah, you can say Kivior this, Timber that, Trossard this, but like if we're saying the same kind of things about the whole team, what's going on? And this ref's ready to act as well. There could be a penalty in this game. Either way, this ref showed me he's an actor. I really do not think Iwobi gave us anything when he was at Arsenal, but I'd happily take him back as a squad player today. Of course, he should stay at Fulham, just saying slow and steady development. Yeah, the Iwobi of today is lit. Wait. I didn't catch. Wait. The ref gave free kick for that? You want us to get rubbed out? Because we know Pereira can take good corners. I mean, good dead ball scenarios. If we can see 2, we ain't getting nothing from the game. We cannot concede again. That's shaky from him. Martinelli on that. You're too nice, Martinelli. Rice, you've done brilliant to find Martinelli there. Martinelli had his head up. We might win. Things are great. Martinelli's actually playing with his head up. What is this Arsenal I'm seeing in the second half? And again, wow. Crazy. David Raya. Jorginho. You upset me in that 45 minutes. You remembered yourself now. This is what I wanted to see from the start. Thomas Partey. Saliba. I'm not going to lie. Can we take that risk and put Declan Rice centre half and get some more midfielders on? It feels like we're going to have to try something dodgy. It depends where Arteta's viewpoint is. Is a point good enough, considering the context? Obviously not the backdrop of trying to get closer to Liverpool. Martinelli. Please, Nelly, man. Up against Harry Wilson. He don't want it, man. Liverpool sold him. He's not good. Okay, that was Buki from Nelly, but set piece. Corner, boys. Corner, boys. F it, man. We can be set piece Stoke City FC today. Don't care how you do it, Declan. We need a good delivery, man. Pull it right on Leno. Right on him. Please. Time to bypass the Fulham midfield. Put Moreno in for Jorginho and throw those long ball torpedoes. I don't know, but if we're holding them down and it's down to 10 minutes, bring on Ethan for Jorginho. Screw it. Right? We've had 7 corners. If you give us 7 corners, we're going to score 1. Just like if you give us 13, we have to score 2. Come on, boys. Please, set piece FC, we're back. Declan, decent delivery. That is Uncle Partey, man. I can't lie, Partey, you're one guy that maybe needs to stop getting in the box, man, because you did this against United. Work on your heading, man. Got a box head. Partey's a good player. Heading is dead from him, man. This is the 2nd week in a row. That was horrible, Thomas, man. Come on, bro. Unks, man. Done well as well, Unks, man. You know, if you hit the target, that might have just crept into the near post. You probably back Leno to save it, though. I mean, I'll give the club credit. Don't know what you said at half time, but there's been a reaction. But why did it have to get there? Hindsight's a wonderful thing, as I said, but tell me why. That's a ball from Bassi, to be fair, for Iwobi. Partey, Saliba, relax. Lovely. Saka, where are you? You know Partey's trying to find you. Okay, he's found Wonderguard. Man on Odegaard. Wavy, Saka. Get out of there, Jorginho. Get out of there for us. Get out of there for us. Lovely. Havertz. Martinelli. Havertz. Hey, Havertz, continue that run, please. Martinelli, I know I'm asking a lot. Get your head up, please. Havertz might score a header. Get your head up, please. I don't know. Forget it. It's dead now. Martinelli. Okay. Timber, please. Timbeezy, please. Don't. No. The chance is gone. Don't force it, please. We've got 20 minutes left. Martinelli, please get your head up. You did. It's great defending by Fulham. Iwobi hooks it clear. William Saliba, lovely. I bang it. F it. Ref. Is that a pen? Oh, Saliba's trying to be too cute and clever. We got some defending to do. Pereira. It's going to have to be something brilliant from him. Did he hit the post? Or did Ryan save it? I don't know. We got away with that. Ref! Can't like Odegaard. I love you. I beg you go, Jim, though. I beg you, please go, Jim. What happened there? Did Raya save it? Did it hit the post? Did another Arsenal player get a deflection on that? What the hell happened there? Big up Uncle Jorginho, you know, because we talk about his legs. At least you track back. Okay, it hit Raya's leg. What? Kai Havertz? Okay, so yellow card for Fulham. See? First time Calvin Bassey looks shit. Fulham, you might as well take Kivio off us. He's better than Bassey, the Fassi. And he's on a yellow card. Let's ask some questions. He's on a yellow card. Let's ask some questions. And Bassey shagged himself. He's missing Fulham's game against Liverpool. Oof. Free kick to Arsenal. Hey, DG, do you know Piers Morgan is a big Arsenal fan? Wish he wasn't. What other Gary Neville support Arsenal? And everyone knows I'm not fond of Gary Neville by any stretch of the imagination. Declan Rice, not good enough. Martinelli, get there. Partey's offside and Tete's there. To be fair, Fulham... Yeah, hey, box them in. Don't let them out. Box them in. They're scared. Fulham's... Who's that? Jimenez? Brilliant. You know what? You have showed little kids that have an aspiration to be a striker. Forget the goal. How to do this thing. Very good foul for Fulham to win there. Moreno and Gabriel Jesus. It looks like Kai Havertz coming off. Jesus FC, are we back? Kai. Jorginho. Arteta, I beg you, Declan Rice in the 6. Moreno do the 8 thing. But from now till January, ideally, or the summer, please find me one of those wavy number 8s, man. Jesus, come on, bro. Please. Moreno, come on. Come on. Come on. Arteta, you got 2 subs. You're not going to let birthday boy... Well, to be fair, who do you come on for? Jesus? I mean, Sterling ran out there. Arteta, stop smiling and laughing. In fact, you know what? Laugh. Madman. You got something planned. We're just going to bring on Tierney and just get a next one flying forward. Jesus, come on, man. Your stock has ridiculously fallen. Show them you're still here, man. Saliba, Raya wants. Who wants it off Raya? Because he's going to have to go long. What do I know? Raya. Okay, Raya. Saliba. Hey, tranquillo. Declan Rice. Rice. Ain't no one trying to see you. Just Moreno, Odegaard, the wavy ones. Pass the ball, please. Partey, you've been good today, man. I don't really care what no one has to say. You've actually been good today. You've actually been good. You've done your thing. We got 295 likes. Can we get to 300 people? Martinelli 9. Brother. You and Jesus just do Brazilian stuff. 1 minute you're out wide, then you're not. And look at Martinelli in acres of space, man. Someone hit him. I need to see some overloads. This is the type of game Jesus could do something. Jesus, at least win a penalty, man. Kivio, come on. Could you even put Timber centre half? F it. Put him centre back and take off Kivio. That's lovely from Odegaard. Moreno, be brave. Be brave. Lovely. Gives it back to Odegaard. Oh, Odegaard tried to find Jesus. Probably trying to be a bit too intricate. What are we waiting for? Moreno, what are you waiting for? Boys, we waiting for, ref. And that's something that's annoyed me today. The ball's in the air. We're like, oh my God, someone should jump for it. We don't normally do that. Martinelli on this left-hand side, please. Magic, Brazilian. 15 minutes left, Brazil. Rice. Oi, Jesus! Brazil! Ah! Come on! Oi, throw your leg at it. Throw your leg at it, bro. Throw your face at it. What's that? What's that? Oh, I'm being harsh, but ironically, if that's Kai's taller, Kai might just head that past Leno. Leno's gone long. Come on. Saliba, you know what to do. Lovely. Rice, that was dead from Rice. Partey's made it look half decent. Saka, be brave. He'll foul you. Saka, that's an idiot thing. Iwobi, silently effective today. And that's a very good pass to Sander Berge. Sander Berge has messed it up. Timber will be on the scene. I don't think Martinelli is designed for them to pass the ball there. I just think he just holds the whip for no reason, really. Martinelli up against Tete. All right, ref. I don't know if it hit his hand, but I'm shameless. Oh, Martinelli, that's good into Timber. Good defending by Fulham. It's here with Pereira. This is the issue, the counter attack. Saliba, come on, man. Jimenez ain't on nothing. Saliba, what are you doing, bro? Okay, sometimes you're so composed, I don't even know what you're on, but it's worked. Martinelli, go on. Put the burners on. Put the burners on, Martinelli. Come on. Come on. Martinelli down his left-hand side. You against the world, please look up. Oh, Martin, you see, Martinelli, this is why you're not going to kick on. And why are you stopping? You lost the ball. Fucking run. You just come off the pitch. Get your head up. Fucking head chick, man. Head always down like some uckers. Saka on this right-hand side. See, the Arsenal last season, we'll probably score in the 90th minute. I don't know if we still got that. Bukayo, back post, deliver. To be fair, Robertson's done very well against Saka there. Partey and Rice have worked really hard today. People will just fund their own agendas, man. Hey, Jesus is just here to play football. He's not here to be no killer. But we hope he scores. Rice, hit it. Rice. Into the hands of Leno. It's been a better second half, but as harsh as it is, in football, you can't, it's not good enough to be half decent for 45 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever. You got to be good for 90, man. You know what? Just put Saka left back, man. Just dash him there. You're not playing as a real left back. Just tell Declan Rice mark that space. Just so okay, Ethan, Odegaard, come off. Okay, Ethan, we're here now. Chris Brown, we're here. Don't even listen to Arteta. Just do wavy stuff. Just do something wavy. Bang it, just like against Inter. Number 8. That's Odegaard, right? What did I tell you, look? From the moment you make the other subs, Odegaard, Wonder God, don't watch nothing. My guy. But boy, the guy gets tough, captain have to come off. Ethan, you're changing this. Ethan, second Premier League goal. It's happening. It's happening. Starboy, it's happening. And tell him there's only the fuck up, ref. Oh, they're bringing on Munya. See, Fulham smelling blood, man. Someone's getting robbed today, you know. Someone is getting robbed. Someone is getting robbed. Someone's getting robbed. I don't think this ends as a draw. I hope we do the robberies, but we could get robbed. Someone's getting finessed. This Munoz guy used to be in my FPL. He's Brazilian as well. See, it's Battle of Brazil now. Are my Brazilian youths going to stand up? Both teams brought on 2 Brazilians, isn't it? Shout out Marco Silva, man. Kivio wants it back to Saliba. No, what am I talking? Hey, Raya. Air Kivio. Okay, Raya, you trust Kivio. I trust him. Kivio, be brave. Be brave. Be brave. Be brave. Be brave. You're the best centre back in the world. You got to believe it. You got to believe it. Fulham on the ball here. Kivio wins it. It's getting scrappy, boys. Why are Bearman chasing the ball? Boys, stay disciplined. Saka, go on. Saka, go on. He's scared. Look. See? Short. Box him in. Box him in. We have to throw in there. The throw in there. Why is he taking so long? Why is he taking so long? Why is he taking... Shout out Jimenez as well. Come a long way from the head injury. Speaking of injuries, as again, thoughts are still with Antonio. Positive news that he's in a stable condition and on the mend as well. First foul seen Partey give away. That's great from Pereira. Hey, stand in front. Stand in front. Stand in front of the ball. This ref just looks like a Welland, man. He just got such a punchable face. Trust me, Ethan, be selfish, man. It's all you today. Corner boys. Don't listen. Pick up Arteta, but don't listen. Don't listen. I like Arteta, but it's not a football thing now. It's just play like you're in a cage. Just play with freedom. Probably that's what Arteta said. That's what you want for Ethan. Obviously, he knows the context of the game, but the young youths, even Lewis Kelly, just play without any pressure, man. Just go and do your thing. Go and do your thing. Enjoy it as well. More than anything, enjoy it. Not gonna lie, I want to see you and Saka passing the ball for each other. Not gonna lie, if Ethan's on the pitch, you might as well bring on Sterling. For who? I don't know. But they seem to have a good relationship. Timber, Jorginho, Odegaard when you're on the pitch. Big up you lot. I don't know who imposters were out there in the first half, but you're back. We've given the ball away now. Boys, discipline. No foul, ref. Don't. Thank you, ref. Brighton are winning 2-0, by the way. Declan Rice. Martinelli wants. Nelly, please get your head up. Please, man. Fulham have dealt with that. Lovely, Kivio. Get your body there, Martinelli. Be strong. Be strong. Be strong. That's ours. It's defo Fulham throw. Martinelli, why are you doing that? Hey, what are you getting frustrated for? What are you doing? See? Got a yellow card for no reason. Bro, it's 1-1. Flipping relax. There's not a bigger Martinelli fan than me, but that sums up my man's decision-making. Got a yellow card for what? We're throwing the ball down in frustration. Relax yourself, man. We're not losing, but we're losing in my head. We ain't got 3 points. Ref, how long's Tete want? You're boying it, ref. Ref, you're boying it. Ref, you're boying it. Ref, you're boying it. Ref, come on. Ref, what's this? Ref, what's this? The throw still ain't been taken. Ref, are you boying it? Someone slide tackle the ref, man, because you're being a prick. And that's poor from us. And Timber. Tim Beasy. How have they got a free kick? Oh my days. Ref, you're taking a piss, bro. Credit to Fulham, they bought that. How? Someone's getting robbed. We could get robbed. We could do the robbery. It goes without saying what wants to happen. Mr. Pereira, we spoke about him from set pieces. Okay. Who was that? Was that Moreno? All right, boys. Saliba, be strong. Lovely. Saka, get your body there. All right, Sacks, let's go. Let's go. Put the burners on. All right, Fed. Put the burners on. Bro, you're black, man. Put the burners on. Apologies. Bro, put the burners on, man. What's going on, Sacks? Put the burners on. Been horrible from the few minutes I've seen. We've been much better in the second half. A draw is a loss. For me, it feels like that. Mistakes keep creeping. I tell you now, expect nothing from Kavanagh. He has a lot of previous against Arsenal. That's why it'd be a shame if there's a 50-50 and the ref's in the way and someone clamps him as well. Be a shame. Ethan, get your body there. Love, wavy. Don't pass. It's your time. You're being too nice, Ethan. He found Saka. I'm not gonna lie, Saka. Ethan looking more wavy than you with the ball, you know. Okay. Moreno unlucky. Must found Ethan. Saliba wins it. Rice, be strong, please. Rice, don't go home. Don't be hero. Don't be scared. You know what? You should have. Raya, relax. Relax. I can't lie. Raya and Saliba scare me because they're so composed. They're scared. Okay, Saliba just sent man for a hot dog. This is what I'm saying. They're too composed. I'm scared. Bro, you're black, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but come, bro. But just put the burners on, man. Like, come on. Respectfully, just put the burners on. Just run, man. Forget football. Just score, please. Oh, man. Football, we love this sport, but it's crazy. Martinelli, please. Martinelli, please. They say you're Bolivian and that you're Brazilian. Come on. Yeah. Okay, that's a decent... Leno, I've never seen you collect a cross for Arsenal, but you remember this. He was, but forget that. I'd rather lose this game trying to win it. A draw is pointless. I agree with the sentiment, but I'd rather a point than none. Ooh. Leno's gone long. Anytime they've gone long, we're in trouble. Moreno once. Okay, Saliba once. There was no... ref, there's a head injury. Martinelli's hurt there. Partey. I'm never going to forget this. Ref, that's... Ref, bro. Has Robertson been booked? What the hell was that? Ref, get your cards out, Saka. Get up. Come on, you're black. Get up. Wakanda, we need Saka. You're wearing the captains, man. You need to get up. You know what? As much as we've been criticizing the ref, every time I've called for a yellow, he's ran that. Shut up. Are you talking to Saka or Robertson, or are you shouting at the linesman? Be careful, man. Saliba's just a walking ice cube, isn't he? So cold. Bro, he's too cold. He's too cold. Like, too composed. Too composed. Can't win them all, but this is what I mean when I always say Arsenal. We typically have this knack of shooting ourselves in the foot unnecessarily, man. Like, weren't quite at the races in the first half. Can't really be surprised. A draw is probably a fair result. Fulham were better than us in the first half. We've been better than them in the second. But and again, what chances really and truly have we created? Obviously, we scored from a set piece, but really and truly, we ain't brought nine. Declan Rice, too much on that. Like, ref, is it corner? It's definitely not, but it's desperation settings. Big up AFTV, but yeah, man. Our last minute winners have dried up lately. It's gone, man. DG, every time I watch Arsenal's training, I see Jesus going crazy and finishing the balls, but when it comes to the games, I don't see them. So I don't care about training, bro. This is why I don't care about training. Martinelli has no footballing brain. Martinelli is going to play like this for the rest of his life until he improves his decision making. How can Ethan's decision making be better than yours? Martinelli's so much better when he doesn't have time to think, but then that's dangerous territory to be talking about. I will never snake Martinelli. Love the guy. Okay, Raya's gone long. Who's trying to win it? Oh, hey, Jesus, Brazil. Okay, Jesus. All right. Hey, boys, I know you got one more goal. I know we're not going out like this. Saka, get your body there. He's on a yellow. And if he fouls you, better scream. Everyone just tranquilo, man. Don't panic. I know it's panic settings. 87 minutes on the clock, but relax. Just relax. Jesus, please, just be Brazilian, man. Please. Gabriel Jesus on the ball. I tell you, should have brought on Sterling. It's his birthday, man. Jesus never come to play ball, man. Saliba, lovely. And he was fouled there, ref. Jesus, come on, man. Are you not embarrassed? Are you actually not embarrassed, bro? Are you not embarrassed? Yeah. Yes! Oh, we are shameless. But Kyle, oh God, thank you. When I say someone's getting robbed today, it's not us though. We do the robberies. Saka, we're shameless. You know the vibes. Hey, you think we're not getting 3 points today? You think we're rubbing out like City and United? Yes! Oi! It was never in doubt. It was light work, man. Don't get excited. Saka, Dino. It was always like never in doubt. Who put the ball in the box? Martinelli. Don't talk on my Brazilian style, boy. Don't talk on my Brazilian. Oi, Timber, you remembered yourself in the second half. See why I'm harsh on people? Because I know what you bring to the table. Oh. Okay, thank the Lord. There's no offsides. Martinelli, you see what happens when you get your head up? See what happens when you get your head up? My son. My fucking son. My sons. Where's the offside, bro? Jesus ain't involved. He's not involved. The pass didn't go to him. Martinelli's not offside either. Look. Arsenal, Cronkies, everyone connected to this club, when are you going to have enough and just beat up the VAR people? So I don't advocate violence, but come on now. Bro, Jesus is not interfering. Like, at this point, violence is never the answer, but it is now, man. You need to turn up at Stockley Park and just mash up everything. Just hire some dons, just mash up everything, man, because what's going on? Jesus is the only one that could be offside. He's not involved in play. He's not involved in play. We're going to get shagged. We're going to get shagged. Fuck you, VAR, man. Pussy, yo. We got zanged. That's what you're on, yeah? Bro, how? Bro, look at the left back. How? Nelly, my son, man. Keep going, man. Fucking hell. Best defensive performance of the second half, that. I don't even know what Arteta's telling the fourth official, but you better listen. Arteta, pull his hat off, man. Just pull his. Sometimes I wish this thing was like Sunday League. This is the problem in life. Violence is never the answer, but some people just need to get beaten the fuck up, man. People need to get beaten up. Like, people just turn off and Stockley Park. Fuck it all up, man. What the fuck? If this was Real Madrid, they would have done that. All I can say to Arsenal is, man, the man should have been doing this in the first half, innit? They shagged my sons, man. My sons. My sons, Martinelli and Saka. My fucking sons. The one guy, Martinelli, got his head up as well. It really was Christmas coming early. It really was. Martinelli had his head up. Moreno, you're moving mad, you know. What was that? Someone's getting robbed today. He's still, we ain't done the robbery yet. We could get robbed. Football is a humbler. I'm deflated, man. Like that hurt. That actually hurt. That hurt. That hurt. That one hurt. I can't lie to you, lot, people. I'm upset now, man. A draw's a fair result, but fuck fair, man. If the world was fair, we'd have a lot less, and I want more. Martinelli sat. Hey, ref, that's a yellow, but ref, don't take the piss, man. Martinelli sat him down. Hey, ref, pass the ball, you prick. Credit to Fulham, man. You lot stressed us out more than Man United. This is what we're saying. This is going to be the bigger test. Shake, man. Shake. Hot man said, hold that. Malik, fuck you, man. As I said, Martinelli know football when he doesn't, but yeah, man got his top off for a draw against Fulham. Well, Fulham are giving us a bigger test than anyone in the top six. Oh, to be Malik, you're shameless. You're the academy baller, but I swear to you, you'd embarrass me on the football pitch. I swear to you, I'll clamp you. I'll clamp you. Rice, please, man. Please, man. Please, man. Malik, if we score, you better shut the fuck up. Declan Rice. Bro, I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. You don't know me. I love Declan Rice. We used to have Santi Cazorla over free kicks. Mesut Ozil, Cesc Fabregas, Nasri, bro. Arteta, come on, bro. Come on, man. It's work. Rice gets better assists and that, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We're not gonna get out. We're gonna do very well, but we're not gonna get out of the hood with that. Come on, man. Come on, ref. There's time where there's 90 seconds left. Credit to Fulham, man. We ain't winning. I mean, it's a that thing. If you offered us a draw against Fulham and 3 points against United, might have taken that. Ideally, 6 points would have been great. 4 points isn't the worst. Yeah, it's a that thing now, people. Is the fake positive thing now, man. It's the fake positive thing, man. Hey, Kivio, what the fuck? You know that say Kivio's good. You're a liar, man. You're actually a liar. Kivio, I like you, but you're not built for this, man. You need to go play for Southend. You're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. And Martinelli, you're on a yellow card. Stop acting. I love the fact that you threw the ball at Tete. I love that, Martinelli, but you're acting. See, if he draws you out and you get a second yellow, Martinelli, you need to relax, my brother. Shut up, Harry Wilson, man. You're a good player, but why do you make it at Liverpool? Why do you make it at Liverpool? Martinelli, if you get a second yellow with the Arsenal tax, it's a prick thing, but you deserve it. Martinelli, keep your head. Martinelli, keep your head. Keep your head. Keep your head. Keep your fucking head, man. What's going on in your personal life? Because you're not normally like this, Martinelli. You're actually not normally like this. What's going on? 30 seconds. This game that we love for football is mad. 10 seconds left. Saliba, God bless you. Martinelli, please, God, allow me, man. Allow me, God. Martinelli. God ain't answering my cries. God ain't answering my cries. Okay, maybe he is. Maybe God ain't answering my cries today. We got Jesus. We got Jesus on the pitch on a Sunday for no reason, man. This is why we need El Nene back at the club. When El Nene was praying 5 times a day for Arsenal, we would have won this. That's why we were scoring in the 90th minute. We're not doing that now. Arteta dead. This is all dead now. Big up you, Gaffer. Big up the team for the second half. This is dead now. Congratulations to Fulham. You're better than us in the first half. Second half, we were better. Draws a fair result. Shot ourselves in the foot. Did better in certain moments. Jesus, you're on the pitch for no reason. The biggest crime you did, Arteta, based on what Based on what I've seen from Jesus, you should have played the birthday boy Sterling. He would have bagged. Honestly, I don't know why the game's overrunning now. We ain't got that 90-minute juice. Martinelli, I beg you pass the ball. Party that was dead into Saka. Okay, Rice. Just foul him. Just foul him. Just foul him. Suck him up. If you try to fight Rice, suck him up. What? I beg you, do something. What? Do something. Do something. Rice, you needed to do that. Your first touch is horrible, though. Better than mine. You're a professional footballer, but bloody hell, mate. Yeah. Rice, tell him to shut up, man. I don't know who you're talking to. Tell him shut up. We don't beat Fulham anyways, man. Oh, who's trying to fight? Yeah, it's swingers. Hey, Saka. Hey, Leno, shut up, man. Shut up, man. Shut up, man. Shut up, your shit. Big up Fulham, not you. Your shit. Where's Ramsdale? Ramsdale's at a team below you. He took your place. You're not good. Fulham gonna get rid of you soon. Allow it, man. Big up Fulham, not you, Leno. You prick. Ref, he's thrown the ball. I can't get mine because we love to do this time wasting thing. It's a that thing. If you can't win, don't lose, innit? I mean, we were nervous about playing Fulham. Fake positive settings. Still vexed about the got VAR, man. I'll never get them 40 seconds back of my life, man. Greatest 40 seconds of my life. No, that's with Brownings. But yeah, regardless. When you decide to wait until the 85th minute to try, this is what happens. We need Liverpool to go on a City-type run and lose a few. Congratulations to Liverpool. Sasha, it's over, man. We keep shooting ourselves in the foot, man. I mean, Martinelli is brainless, but come on, man. He's inches offside, man. Well, I'm sorry, but we got Jesus. Jesus is there for no reason. Like, Jesus, I'm Jesus' biggest fan, but I can't sit here and say, like, what did you bring? And that's what I'm more vexed about with Martinelli, man. Calm the flip down, bro. It's almost as stupid as Onana for United. Like, your team's trying to get back in the game and your time wasting and being silly. Don't act disappointed now, boys. You should be disappointed. Don't act disappointed because you should have patterned up in the first half. The first 10 minutes of that first half was great. Conceded a dumb goal. In terms of the final third, different team that came out in the second half. Ah, man. Poor Stoke. Offside, stay humble. Tired banter, Louis. Tired. I hear it. Banner's got to run, but come on, man. At least be funny. Tired. Yeah, trust. This football game is it can be so good and it can be so heartbreaking. On one hand, it's a point gained because we were losing. On another hand, it's therefore 2 points dropped because we scored. Because in terms of the final third, that was I wish the game was still going on. I wish in terms of the second half, where was that in the first? Collectively and individually, several players were not on that. It's the Premier League. You can't win them all, but you can't be half on it. You can't be on it for 20 minutes, 45 minutes. You got to be on it for all. And football's decided at both ends. Generally, technically, we put the ball in the back of the net twice. Fair enough. VAR's ruled out one. We got one legitimate goal. Did not do enough. Weren't really tested defensively, really and truly. But the one times you were called into action, did not do enough. The midfield can't half be on it for 45, 60 minutes, 20 minutes. You lot keep gassing up shit. And to the fans, you lot keep gassing up shit players as well. You lot keep talking like certain man are serious, man. But as I always say, the highs, the lows with you lot makes it worth it. Jesus ain't a striker. He ain't got killer instinct. I don't know what. Jesus is just there just to get minutes, man. You're just there for the vibes. You're just there for the vibes, man. You're not here like. It's got to the point with Gabriel Jesus. I'm starting to believe he didn't play for City and won Premier League trophies and all that. I don't know. Don't know what you got to do to buy a game, Sterling. Should have just left Sterling at home, man. His wife would have made oxtail and probably curry goat and whatnot. It's his birthday. I'll tell you shagged him. Wasting guys' time. What happened to Calafiori, man? If he could stay fit and Timber stay at right back, would be much better. I just can't get over the fact that when it was 2-1, when the ball actually went in the back of the net, like, I just won't get that 30, 40 seconds back. Couldn't believe it. Saka scored a header. Martinelli had his head up. Complete the turnaround. Martinelli, though, man, you got to keep your head, man. I don't know what's going on in your personal life. You're doing too much today, man. Let it be a title race between Chelsea and Liverpool, man. DG, I'm done with Martinelli and Jesus. Why is it okay for Fulham to play on the counter at home, but people get on Arsenal for doing it away at Seem Like City? No clue. Fulham and Arsenal are going to be judged differently. Fulham are a great team. We can't forget all that woe is me stuff. And to be honest with you, gives a fuck. No, thank you lot for being part of the watch along. Get Arteta out, get a proper manager. No league again, what we saying? You lot tried to kill me when I said the Champions League is impossible, the Prem is improbable, but regardless, fight. They ain't got it. And it's not even with today, bro. Like, you've done this numerous times and we're going to do it again. You lot can sit here and turn into analysis and, oh, Liverpool are going to drop points. Yeah, they are, but you're going to drop points. Stupid points. Pardon me, stupid points. I'm being very harsh, but it makes you think about, and again, it's not all the same contexts, but Brighton, Liverpool, Chelsea, City, today. It's time to sell Martinelli and Jesus and buy Nico Williams or promote a young player who would do more. What young players you see in Haaland that's ready to step up at this moment? Martinelli FC to the death. Martinelli's still my guy. What? Tell me something. Tell me something. Tell me something. You lot are looking for scapegoats. Cool. You can boy Martinelli. You can boy Martinelli. You can say what you want. And I'm not saying get on to other players. You can boy Martinelli. You can say he's not good enough. The man's on the bench. He's clearly not 30 anymore. Take away that. Who done enough across 90 minutes? Timber didn't. Love Timber. He didn't do enough. Trossard didn't. Havertz didn't. Saka defo didn't. Odegaard defo didn't. Jorginho defo didn't. So we can, you lot can do what you need to do to feel better about it. You can boy Martinelli and all of these things and say he had a stinker. And listen, Martinelli, that's your business. I love Arsenal Football Club. But once you move beyond that and you diagnose the result, who done enough over 90 minutes? Who done enough? Who? Because people are still in Man United mode, acting like you can just rock up and it's pre-season vibes. Please. Everyone's in this together. It's the same old stuff. The right-hand side not quite at it. We're not asking any questions. Left-hand side going through the motions. Midfield, what's going on? You sign up for this when you have the mark. You have the summer you have. At the end of the day, it's a bit of a... how would I put it? It's almost like coming back to earth kind of thing because, yeah, it's a bit of a humbler now after winning games and whatnot and bantering Man United. We did come back in the game. We didn't lose, but it is 2 points dropped purely because I think the first 10 minutes were great. Once it got to the 11th minute, one opportunity is all that happens. And credit to Fulham. The only real criticisms of Fulham, I would say, and I'm not a Fulham fan, second half, you weren't on it. First half, you didn't score enough, but they defended well. They had low blocks. They obviously scored. Jimenez, for me, very street smart performance. They did what they needed to do. It looked like it'd be the first game in a while where we had corners and not bag. So cool, draw out Martinelli. Cool Martinelli shit. Cool Jesus shit. Do all of that. Okay, cool. 2 players come off the bench. They were shit. Well, I'll go on for the rest then. Well, I'll go on for the rest. All right, then. It takes time to think. It's very easy to chat shit. It takes time to think. I always say I don't tell you what to think. I don't really give a flying... Big up you lot. I don't give a flying monkeys if you think Martinelli, Jesus, Arteta, this, that, and the other. I'm not going to die by you lot's opinions. Same way you're not going to die by mine, but cool, they were shit. Well, go on for the rest. Well, go on for the rest. Because half of you were gassing up certain centre-backs and well, go on now. And I'm not even drawing him out because you take away his shoddy performance. What happened then? You've got Timber bringing nothing at left back for 45 minutes. Jorginho non-existent. Odegaard huffing and puffing. Saka doing nothing. Havertz, the first time you start creating and bringing him in, you see what he can do. Either way, he weren't there. My point is not to criticize people. Like, let's be honest. What did Ethan do? Big him up though. And he's irrelevant. But what did he do? My point being, everyone was shit. Everyone wasn't good enough for 90 minutes. We win, lose, and draw together. So cool, draw out the man then, bro. Yeah, you man acting like Martinelli pays me. I wish he was. I'd be more shameless. Like, man. We never got robbed. We robbed ourselves. And yeah, Liverpool are laughing. Ain't kicked a ball this weekend. City rubbed out. Arsenal rubbed out. Chelsea are second. I actually want Chelsea to beat Spurs. Don't care what the title thing's saying. Never want Spurs to win. Of course, a draw would be perfect. Bearing in mind, Liverpool have a game in hand now. That's a bit of a tonic to console them with. Like Marcel is saying, their Merseyside game being cancelled and obviously dropping points to Newcastle. Liverpool can drop as many points as they want. How many times have I said Arsenal got to be able to win points? And we're going to drop more points. Everyone is. Liverpool going to drop points. We're going to drop points. But it's a madness. Where? Boy. And if man are relying on brainless Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, we're even talking about Kivior, we're talking about Sterling, we're doing a young G, talented but very young, and Ethan. You got Partey at right back, who is one of our better players. You got Declan Rice, probably in the first half, our most potent number 8, our potent attacker, sorry. As much as I like Arteta, bro, you're trying to be too smart with this football thing. Sometimes organic settings. Where's my remote, man? Oh, God, I got time for you, but I've seen and heard everything. Where's the remote? I've seen and wait, did I dash it? I don't know where my remote is, but I think I've heard and seen everything from the players today, man. I'm gonna watch the game again. Obviously, when the emotions have died down, but I don't really want to hit winners win, losers explain. Both teams lost. We were better in the second half. Fulham were better in the first. Simple as that. But you know, and don't get it twisted. Like, yeah, title race, all of that. I'm just frustrated with our performance, man. I was an idiot. But congratulations to Liverpool. They've won their games, so it's irrelevant what these man, Chelsea, Arsenal, City are doing. And every time you fuck up and drop points, issues. Why can't we break no one down? Uncle Partey has to score that header. Yeah, Partey could have scored, but even that, like, we had a goal offside. Partey had a header, which we saw against United. It's not going to bang. What? Saliba had a header in the first half, I'm sure. Declan Rice had a little left-foot effort. Bro, these are idiot goals, man. What I hope is that tomorrow, PG, MOL, all that BS, don't come out and tell me that goal should have stood, because then I'll lose it. We've got good players. We're a good team. We're not a great team. We can't perform when things are going wrong. You ain't got players with a dog in them. Spare good youths. Wait, man, I'm getting on to Martinelli for being a tall side. It's anger, man. It's anger, man. The damage was done in the first half. Then you're playing catch up, man. It's an idiot thing. Bro. I'm done with Arteta, boy. And you sign up for games like this when you don't do certain things in the market. On paper, we can win the league, but in our hearts, don't involve me, boy. You lot have never heard me get back. I'm happy to fight for the league, but and I've always said there'll be a time I will speak with Chess about Arsenal winning a title. You need a lot of factors, and it's out of your hands now. The only thing that's in your hands is picking up points. You ain't done that. Well, technically you have. You ain't done that today. I mean, if it's tight, I could be 40 seconds. I'll regain myself after the second run. But this is the problem, man. Arteta doing galaxy brain for no reason today, man. Don't get twisted. A lot of what he had to do is due to injuries, but indirectly, that's your fault, bro. Fulham's a tough side, an informed side, but idiot thing, man. You look on boy, Martinelli. I don't really give a flying monkeys about anything with the whole team. I'll be real, like, cool. Best thing to do is mentally check out, man. Best thing to do. So I hope that kills. I like my team. Love to win, and hold the losses, but there's no way you can sit and watch Arsenal and think, yeah, you're gonna win the team. That's why when you got some Arsenal fans, they're, oh, but Liverpool is, bro, dead. dead. Stop looking at football on paper. And what makes it worse, you got fucking Rory Jennings on the Spurs Chelsea preview. Big up Expression, man. Anyone trying to see Rory the Tory. This is what I'm saying. It's just get the top 4. Martinelli should definitely be at the club, bro. What? Martinelli was offside today. What? Like what? I hear it, man. Just want to man acting like I'm the one that makes the decisions. What? Like what? Cool. Martinelli can be as crap as he wanted today. Cool. We hold that. But did you remove Martinelli? Did you do enough to win? So you can type in caps and do all this idiot stuff. We did need more corners. You can type in caps and do all this idiot stuff. Well gone. We're just talking for the sake of talking and chatting shit. Martinelli's a bench player. That's why the brother was on the bench. He's not a savage. And what annoyed me more than Martinelli ever being offside is why are you getting into the verbal, bro? Calm down. You're Brazilian. Stop falling for this English culture of just shouting for no reason. You needed Giroud bags today. You need Giroud. Giroud starts for Arsenal. Nah, I don't know about the Giroud today, the MLS one, but he definitely starts. Arteta set us up wrong indirectly, bro. You have to, when you don't do certain things in the market, this is where you're at. Like, bro, bring Lee out to the carpet, man. They're both shit. Too emotional, man. What you need to accept is nothing's gonna happen. Arteta out. Relax. And everyone talking about this Martinelli stuff to me. What's the thing I always say about Martinelli? You're either going to go up several gears or this is how you're going to play for the rest of your life. It's the same old. Right-hand side, not at it from the start to finish. You're fucked. Square pegs in round holes. Limited players. Not really got individual brilliance. Turn it on for one half. Big up the corner boys. We're back though, but yeah, man. No shame in dropping points to Fulham on paper. They're a good team. They're in form, but isolated to what we saw, Fulham could say the same as well. It's a case of what if and what could have been, and there could have, would have, should have. Fundamentally, the facts are we drop points today. It is what it is. And when you keep dropping points, there's a deficit. There's a deficit now. Regardless of the context, dropped points against Liverpool, we were in the lead. Dropped points against Brighton, we were in the lead. And regardless of the 10 men. Dropped points against City, we were in the lead. Did not turn up against Newcastle. Case of what could have, would have, should have. Bournemouth could have, would have, should have. Today, barred for 35 minutes, excluding the first 10 minutes and then the next 35 of that first half, and then the second half, big it up. It is what it is. You can't do this. So yeah, Liverpool could drop. Liverpool, Chelsea, City, Arsenal, they'll all drop points. But Liverpool are running away with it, and congratulations to them. How can Liverpool not play today? And give or take with Chelsea at the moment, Liverpool didn't play today. They played better than City and Arsenal. Drop points against Chelsea. That's where Martinelli needs to slap himself, man. Doing dumbness. Just win us the Champions League, Cat Yarba and FA Cup. Boy, you're asking a lot, man. Yeah, bro, I don't know what you lot want me to say. Like, you could hear me saying, "What are you doing, Martinelli?" Like, I hear it. You lot, take your stress out. The only thing that makes it better today is Spurs losing, but then Chelsea win. I'd still rather that. Funny enough, Nicolas Pepe is the best winger we've had in a while after Saka. I'll talk to Arteta. I don't know what that is. I want to do nothing. Bro, Liverpool are doing their thing. Ancelotti is doing what needs to be done, man. Like, right now, it's just coulda, woulda, shoulda. The winners win, losers explaining it. And we didn't lose today, but we did lose something. So they're just bare explaining and coulda, woulda, shoulda. Fundamentally, we drop points. There's nothing else to do now. If there is anything good, take the good from that game and make it great. Pardon me. Evidently, what needs to be improved, go and improve it. Make sure you beat Monaco, and you definitely need to win at the Emirates against Everton. Safe, innit? What more is there to say on that? Fulham been doing their thing. Yes, going into the game, you could argue, I don't think any fans would be happy with a point, but a point wouldn't be at the end of the world. What we saw from 90 minutes, if you don't switch off from that one moment, if you're half on it, if you're fully on it for that first half, if individually and collectively you play in the second half, you play in the first half as you did in the second, who knows? It's all coulda, woulda, shoulda. We went into the season knowing about fine margins for points, fine margins across 90 minutes. You don't do what needs to be done. This is the scenario you face. It's not good enough and of course you have games like this, but it's not good enough to be good for 20 minutes. It's not good enough to have a good 45. You can't win them all. Yes, across a 38-game period, this is going to happen. But when I was telling you, lot, when we're beating Leicester and we're beating Southampton, and this is happening at Villa away, of course, in isolated incidences, great. But there's issues there. We still have this ability to shoot ourselves in the foot. Some of it is because of the players being temperamental. Some of it is because of Arteta's tactics. Some of it is because what we did or did not do in the summer market and the consequential stuff. Man, Arteta has to hold licks, but I'm not gonna sit here and like listen. If Arteta stays, great. If he leaves, I'm not gonna cry. But what I'm not gonna do is F and blind, get the manager out, do this, do that, based on that. Because where were you lot for 4 weeks? Big up the people that have been consistent with wanting him out. That's I'm not talking about them, but a lot of you are even more temperamental than these players. A lot of you need to pull your knickers up. Seriously, pull your knickers up. Even what's more unbearable than that first off is some of you in the comments right now. Like some of you are certified bitches. Pardon my language. Pull your pants up, man. Pull your pants up. Please pull your pants up. You lost the game. Well, we lost points. Feels like a loss. Man the hell up now. Because you're not going to win them all. We understand how emotional football is. We understand the backdrops. There's legitimate question marks about this football club and Arteta. I'm not talking for people that apply balance. But some of you will sit there. These players have been, this player and this manager have been the best thing since sliced bread until today. And then you'll be back sucking them off when no doubt Monaco get pumped and Everton get pumped, so on and so forth. Please, please. Allow me. Please. It's all definitely on Arteta today. Everything. The players as well. Everything's on everyone. Everything's on everyone. The manager can't say the tactics were spot on. The players can't say they played well for 90 minutes. Everybody. Everyone. Everyone. No one should be eating post-game meals until at least 8 p.m., 9 p.m. today. You need to watch that game again. You need a training session. Carlos Cuesa, guy and pattern up. Ain't he the guy that does the individual coaching? Certain man need that. Certain man need that more than others. Certain man need a tutor. Arteta, when you have to, and it's not just Kivior, when you're playing guys like that, when you're taking your best performing midfielder in part and he has to play right back, when Declan Rice was probably your best midfielder and he's probably the most lively in the final third, and that's not him, you sign up for this. You genuinely sign up for this. This doesn't surprise me. This has been here when we've won games. But some of you are too emotional. It costs to think. Think. Come on, man. Just pull your pants up, man. We lost. It hurt. Well, it feels like we lost. Drop points. It is what it is. But you can't sit here and laugh at Liverpool for losing to Newcastle, drawing points against Newcastle, run bants with other teams. Sometimes it's you. A lot of this is self-inflicted, in my opinion. Roms, don't make me draw you out, please. Like we drew, bro. You acting like we lost. Man said drink responsibly. Don't make me draw you out like on Rancy's stream. Don't make me start playing voice notes because you'll be done out here. You'll be done out here. Relax, man. Relax. You ever seen a brown skin youth that thinks he's light skin, bro? Rum's scared of black girl as well. Please, please, please. It could get ugly. It could get ugly. I'm on the Jose thing. I'm not Mikel Arteta. I'm this, yeah. Relax, bro. Go chill with the Bluefoots and allow me, man. But yeah, people, in 3 minutes, we're watching Chelsea. But big up Rums, though. We're watching Chelsea against Spurs. A draw would be perfect. I'd rather Chelsea win and Spurs lose. It is what it is. Don't really care for that title malarkey. I'm an Arsenal fan. They got to lose. As usual, people, it's always amazing being here with you lot. Win, lose, draw, highs, lows, differences of opinion. Appreciative to you lot. But for now, safe.
Always